Hi, friends. Welcome into the firm of Harrison Meringue. Patrick Harris with you. That's me. That's Danny Meringue to my left over there. Casey Smith on the ones and twosies.
Oh, the sweet sound of good headphones.
The sweet sound of good headphones. On a Thursday here, we're happy to have you. Thank you for being a part of our day. We're stoked to be a part of yours.
No longer bagless.
Feel less naked?
Oh, dude, it felt so awkward. I did not like it one bit.
You just gotta learn how to adapt on the fly, you know. You gotta learn how to adapt on the fly.
I mean, we divided and conquered. It was not fun, but, here we are.
Something funny I saw this morning, Danny, as I was driving in.
A naked guy in your car?
No. I keep getting all these notifications in my timeline about a new In-N-Out burger coming to East Vancouver. I'm like, cool, I'm never going there. Got it.
Why? Why would you not go there?
Because the lines are going to be stupid. Dude, there's a Chick-fil-A out there that still has lines for days. And it's been there for 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm good.
It's good. And also, you get through it quick.
Do you?
Yes.
I heard somebody said that the line at In-N-Out took them 35 minutes.
Which one? Kaiser?
No, in Ridgefield.
Depends when you go.
35 minutes in line, dude? I don't know about that.
Here's the thing what you do. If you're going to the In-N-Out, if the line is bad, and it will be, go inside.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Go inside every time.
Yeah, every time.
You will get your food very quickly.
I also don't like eating in the car.
Yeah, it's
I don't like eating and driving.
They'll ask you the question, are you eating this in your car?
Oh, will they?
Because they'll give you
the tray,
the trough.
I love the trays.
They'll either give you the bag or they'll give you the box trough.
I need a permanent tray.
Hey, piggy, are you eating in your car? Do you want the portable trough?
Hey, fatty.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just up down you.
And it's like, you gonna go home and eat this, or are you gonna eat this in the car?
They don't even ask you. It's the rhetorical you're eating this in the car, right?
Yeah. It is what it is.
Bobby Witt Jr. He chimed in and said his favorite fast food burger is Whataburger instead of In-N-Out Burger.
Look, I'm not gonna shame Whataburger. Whataburger's good.
He is from Texas. I've never had Whataburger.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, no.
He said that him and his family went to Whataburger so many times that they renamed it Whittaburger because he's Bobby Witt. Haha. Then I come to read more and find out that Bobby Witt, at his wedding with his wife, they made a Whataburger at the wedding. They made a restaurant.
Oh.
The wedding was Whataburger themed, called Whittaburger. And they even had their burgers as food.
I like this.
Sometimes I think that's why you shouldn't have lots of money. Or is that the good reason why you should have lots of money?
Devontae Adams has got the Taco Bell set up.
Is that real? I thought that was just commercials.
It's a commercial, but he's also got he's a big Taco Bell guy.
Yeah.
If I had bonkers money, I would want to have access to something like that. Not the I'd put a pool inside and have a weight room and don't get me wrong, those things are all cool, but what's the absolutely unabashed grossity that you would put in your place?
Taco Bell's a good one. I love TB.
TB never doesn't slap.
I haven't had TB in a long time.
I try to keep my body clean.
Yeah, me too. I've already got issues. We don't need to make that worse.
I don't have fast food that often, to be honest.
Neither. I never have fast food.
I'm doing wrong. I'm not against it. Nom, 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 nom.
I don't know, man. Taco Bell's a good one. I guess it would be restaurants, right? You wouldn't want a store.
Yeah, no. You want to
I'm not buying something.
Chipotle might be kind of nice.
Well, see, now we're just talking about the industrial kitchen that I want.
That's the thing. Yes.
I just want a restaurant-style kitchen in my house.
Yeah. No, that's 100%. If I had bonkers money, that would be the thing that there would be an industrial kitchen inside and outside.
I did see something funny the other day. It was a meme. Taco Bell is the greatest bringing together of human beings in America for sure, because you can be there at 10 p.m. at night and see a Lamborghini, a Prius, a beater pickup truck, and a scooter with 3 people riding on it all at the same time who all just want fire sauce.
Right?
It's all the coming together. How many times have you driven by a fast food place and seen a Mercedes? I think there's this stigma that poor people and fat people only eat fast food, and that ain't right, dude.
No.
You can see some like
The bell is for everyone.
$120,000 vehicles in line.
The other thing is, have you ever had the Diablo sauce?
I have. It's too smoky for me.
Oh, see,
I prefer fire.
Don't get me wrong. I'm pro fire sauce. Also, if you're working at one of these restaurants, quit treating the sauce like it's yours and divvying out a pack at a time. Fistfuls. When I go through the drive-thru and I ask you for a pile of fire sauce,
Well, I
mean a legitimate pile.
I think they were told they had to stop.
No.
I think they were told that unless you ask, they're going to give you what they think is enough.
I know, but I ask.
They need bigger packets is what they need.
No, that's true.
You rip through those little suckers.
That's the thing is like the Taco Time packets, like they're the double size ones, those are the appropriate
That's the
size
money
packets.
size, yes.
But the Diablo sauce is not available at all locations.
I haven't had the new lime one. Have you?
Oh, no, there's a lime one?
Yeah, there's like a green salsa now.
I don't know if it's lime. There's a verde one.
No, there's something else. Let's see here.
Okay, the fat kid in me just came out. I just said Diablo sauce multiple times, and I went.
So let's see.
The mouth started watering a little bit. The protein bar is not exactly satiating my fat kid desire right now.
Yes, it's the verde, and then there's a.
Oh boy, the glasses are needed here.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's a verde salsa. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think
yeah.
I've ever had that.
Yeah, no, I've had that. I thought you were telling me there's like a cilantro lime one now too, and I was like, oh.
What's the breakfast salsa?
I bet you it's probably more ketchupy, more tomato based.
Casey, you're young. You can still eat Taco Bell. What's your hot sauce?
Oh, I cannot eat Taco Bell.
No, you're already done?
Yeah, I'm long done with that.
Bro. IBS before 25. That's tough.
It puts damage. I got family history of that stuff. I stay away from Taco Bell at all costs.
Live less moss over there. That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, no, hard pass.
Dare I say last meal maybe a Taco Bell.
Look, it's not
a bad go.
What's the order?
Oh, for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's Crunchwrap Supreme for sure.
Okay.
No tomatoes.
Yup.
I'll take a chalupa,
Yep.
ground beef chalupa,
Okay.
no tomatoes. Hit me with one of them chicken quesadillas.
Oh yeah. That sauce they put in the quesadilla, it's
dangerous.
It's got to be something that takes years off your life, but my mouth is literally watering right now.
And I want a bunch of fire sauce and some MF and Baja Blast, bro.
Oh, see,
you better not stiff me on the Baja Blast. That completes the cycle.
Yeah, no, I've alternated through my life at Taco Bell. I was a Nacho Bel Grande guy. I had the jalapenos.
I was a Mexican pizza guy for a
There you
while
go.
when they had the Mexican pizza.
I do get down that. When I was poor, the pintos and cheese.
Oh
man,
Taco Bell used to be dirty cheap too.
that was the banger thing about Taco Bell was that like the pintos and cheese was like 49 cents. You could get, I think it was 79-cent tacos, the crunchy tacos. Like you could eat like a king for $5.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, damn. Now
you could get like a box of 20 tacos for like $11 or something like that.
it was an absolute banger. But chicken quesadilla is the go-to.
Chicken quesadilla is great.
I think they got rid of the OG, but I love the grilled stuffed steak burrito.
Oh, okay.
Now they do melted cheese on it, and I'm like, okay, but chill. I don't need the additional
Just one
400
step too far.
I'm like, I don't need 400 more calories on the outside grilled to it. I'm good. Do love a chalupa, but you will never catch lettuce on a taco from me anywhere.
I know, you don't eat vegetables.
No, I love vegetables. I just do not do lettuce on tacos. Cabbage, cool. Lettuce, absolutely not.
Dude, do you not make white people tacos?
No.
Oh, man.
No, I make straight up Mexican tacos.
Oh, dude, you're missing out, dude.
No, I'm not.
There's a place for both of them in this
No,
world.
there's not.
They're two different things.
I don't care. They suck.
Oh.
Lettuce does not belong on tacos.
I'm okay with it.
Shredded cabbage, cilantro, onion, cool. Lettuce, absolutely not.
I'm totally fine with it.
Nope. But chicken chalupa, no lettuce, absolutely, totally fine. What else? Oh,
I think
the OG, the double decker taco.
Oh, the double decker.
No lettuce.
The Crunchwrap Supreme was maybe one of the most groundbreaking discoveries I've ever had.
I love how they
I think it's fantastic.
Managed to take the combination of 8 different ingredients and turn them into like 37 different menu options.
Dude, the Taco Bell R&D chef, research and development, he is the highest paid chef in the world.
Does that surprise you?
No. When I first heard it, I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
And you were like,
then I thought about it. It was like, wow, they have 75 items using 8 ingredients.
Yeah. It's like, and they all taste different.
How? How does it taste different?
It's like, but why? How does this happen? Yeah, no. Again, Look, I am a huge Asian food aficionado, but Mexican reigns supreme in my guts. Yeah, no white people tacos, no.
Somebody's saying leftover Taco Bell. Guys, that's a bad idea. I think Taco Bell once said you shouldn't reheat Taco Bell.
Oh, don't ever reheat Taco Bell.
No, I
Now-
think that's a really bad idea.
Now, if it sits out for a little while,
Well, what's a little while?
overnight,
Oh, I wouldn't touch that.
I've done it.
I wouldn't do that.
Been there, yeah. It's just a mistake you don't make twice.
Here's the one, and this will tell you just God, please, my girlfriend, please don't be listening. Pizza.
Pizza's fine.
Pizza left out overnight.
But see, pizza's different because pizza actually has real ingredients. Taco Bell's not real food.
Oh, I know, but like
That's not real food.
like waking up in the morning and just grabbing a slice off the counter, room temperature. It's
The pizza's fine.
look, man. I know that says about me, but that in cold Chinese.
Oh, I can't do cold Chinese.
Oh,
I prefer
man.
reheated.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It
I
reheats
don't
fine.
eat cold pizza either. I
See,
prefer reheated.
room temperature pizza. I don't like cold pizza like out of the
Nah,
fridge.
I'll still 30 seconds zap it.
Oh, see, I like the room temperature.
Yeah, it's got to get hit with the microwave at least.
I like a little heat.
At least for a 30.
I like warm meals. That's why I struggle sometimes to eat, breakfast or lunch because I want hot food. I always want hot
See,
food. I never want cold food unless it's like fruit.
I don't want hot like piping hot food. I want
No. But I want a hot meal.
Sure.
I always want a hot meal.
I'm room temperature. Totally good with it. As weird as that is, I like it.
Well, I guess we're all allowed to like what we like, correct?
No. No.
Unless it's white people tacos.
Yeah,
then
white
Danny
tacos,
will
no.
not allow you to have that.
No. You should be ashamed.
Oakley Dokley, we got a great show for you today. It is a Thursday. That means 10 Toes Down coming up at 12:15. Get any of those questions in. They could be Taco Bell related. They could be non-Taco Bell related. Whatever you want. Is the Super Bowl champ about to have a hangover as the winner? We'll get to the Seahawks and some issues there. Wide receivers go bye-bye. Some have jobs still. Some have different jobs. Some key fobs don't work, but work in other places. We'll get to that as well. But let's start in the NBA. Sometimes the old guys just get it done. Blazers win last night. Next, 105.1 The Fan.
The Fan.
10:18 here, Portland Sports Leader. Don't you forget it. We are live from the shadows of the historic Fremont Bridge, as we always are. 503-864-6326 is the fan text line. She'll let you interact with us throughout the entire day, including 10 Toes Down at 12:15. Already got one in. We're already off hot and ready. See what I did there? Hot and ready. Talking Little Caesars on the YouTube chat over there.
Love me some Detroit style.
I haven't had the Little Caesars Detroit style.
Banger.
Is it?
Banger.
Dude, the hot and ready saved many lives in Pullman, Washington.
The old Papa Murphy's folks talking about they had a Detroit one coming.
They were saying they're having a Detroit one coming.
I was like, oh.
Dude, we are such fatties.
I say all these things, and you know what the last time I ate any of that stuff was? Because they eat it before me.
Wow, you're still on this.
A little salty about that.
Even I forgot and got over it.
I forgot about it until right then. And I was like, you know what? I could have had Papa Murphy's, but somebody in this building's greedy.
I love that Danny one day is just not going to be here because he got fired over,
grievances.
Not being, a jerk or the ass that he can be sometimes, or terrifying or yelling at people. No, because he won't let the GD pizza go. R.I.P. Meringue. Papa Murphy's comes in, offers you lifetime membership, lifetime of free pizza just because of the publicity they got. This guy got so mad he got fired over pizza.
I just want to own one.
I got a buddy who really wants to own one in white salmon because he was like, in white salmon, there's no options. Everybody's got to go across the bridge to Hood River or down to Stevenson to go get what they need, up to Carson or something. He's like, I'm going to open a Papa Murphy's in white salmon. It's going to kill.
Dude, I've done a little research into them. They clean up in certain locations, man. I was like, damn, I didn't realize it was like that.
Dude, the Papa Murphy's by my house does really well.
Yeah.
And I live in the burbs. There's probably another one like 20 blocks away.
If they're situated next to a grocery store or a liquor store, apparently they just clean house.
Yeah, is that like Girl Scout cookies outside the pot shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. You go grocery shopping, and you're like, I don't want to cook tonight.
Isn't that weird?
This is cooking tonight,
Isn't
but it's
that
not
weird
cooking.
that you just bought a ton of food and you're like, the last thing I want to do is cook any of it? Everybody feels. Casey, do you get that way? I always got to check in with the youngs. Or do you get excited to go home and cook? In college, whenever we bought groceries, oh man, I was so stoked to go home and cook.
I buy groceries to cook.
Yeah.
It depends on the day, because I do love to cook, and I do love having like a plan of, let me go home and make this dinner. But also, if it's like a boring dinner, like if I'm just doing like chicken and rice, I'd much rather just go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, after you grocery shop.
Yeah, even after I grocery shop, because it's that I have too much options.
The paralyzation by analyzation.
Can't figure it out. Just paralyzed.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that happens to me quite a bit.
It happens.
A little breaking news here, my friends.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum will play basketball on Friday.
Oh, wow, shocking.
He will play against the Dallas Mavericks less than 10 months after surgery for a ruptured Achilles tendon. Sources tell Shams Charania. What are the sources? Jason Tatum saying this for the last 2 weeks?
So he beat it by a day. March 6th was the date I think we heard like a month and a half ago, something like that.
Was the day that he's going to play?
Yeah.
That would be tomorrow,
Yeah.
March 6th, against the Mavericks.
Weird.
The Portland Trailblazers won a basketball game last night.
They did.
They did.
Wasn't fun basketball.
I know, dude. I don't know what to do with this stuff because I'm watching. I'm like, God, this is terrible to watch.
Joe and I, we went through this last night in the show. Like, when was the last time the Blazers played a fun game? It was like January 7th.
Oh, man, really? Who was January 7th?
That was the Rockets game, the first Rockets.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember.
And it was
That's the last fun game?
Well, like they beat a good team in a competitive game.
And
Denny
it was entertaining.
played well. That's the thing is, basically, since Denny tweaked his back, that's what it's been. So a lot of just hold on and
122-114. The Portland Trailblazers take down the Memphis Grizzlies. That's their first win in the road trip, I think, is what I heard. That's their first win in the last 4 games, I believe. The old guys got it done. Drew Holiday was fantastic last night. Followed up with Jeremy Grant, ball going hoop, and Rob Will, Time Lord himself, off the bench. If you ever wonder, guys, I know it is a very contentious thing to bring up right now because I know on the text line and the YouTubes, everybody gets super mad at us. This is why you don't trade dudes like Jeremy Grant, Drew Holiday, and Time Lord.
Yeah.
Because somebody's got to score the basketball. And at times, last night proved to you that those were the only guys that could do it.
Consistency, man. Like they're through basically, two coaching staffs, whether it's Chauncey or Tiago. Guess where they both landed?
Yeah.
Play the veterans, play the guys that are good, play the guys that are reliable, and run things through them.
I haven't seen this yet, but here it is officially. Tumani Kamara played 40 minutes. Played 40 minutes.
Yeah.
0 of 7 from downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So give me Jeremy, give me Drew, give me Time Lord doing his things. But I think here's another thing we have to talk about, Danny, that we've talked about previously, and it's becoming a problem for me. Scoot looked bad.
Yep.
Scoot play bad basketball.
Pretty
Scoot look lost. Scoot not know. And that's very concerning to me. He's the guy that I watch now.
Oh.
Because if we're going to give Shaden a 4-year deal, if Scoot's getting close to that window as well, I need to see something from him. And, buddy, I ain't seeing it from him.
When he first came back, he played
He
with...
needs the goggles back. I think it's the juice. I think he needs the juice back, the swagger.
He's not playing with confidence. That's really what it's come down to. And I think a lot of that, comes back to his shooting. And also because you don't have Denny out there that is going to stir the drink every single time he comes down the floor, basically.
Mm-hmm.
When they fall short, it can fall on him, that they're reliant on him, and all of a sudden that pressure becomes kind of like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Yeah, he's cleaned up kind of those turnovers over the last few games.
Yeah.
It feels like that
turnover counts have been low.
That's part of the game that's cleaning up, but kind of what we said about turnovers previously with this team, and Drew kind of ran through this spell a little bit about loud turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
When Scoot misses a shot, it's a loud miss.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're talking like not even hitting the rim, like just completely to the right of the hoop and off the backboard. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. I mean, I got to see more. That's why this is where you and I will differ, Danny. That's why I will continue to say, let him play and play more minutes, because either figure it out or I got to see all aspects, because I got to know if this is a guy worth keeping around, if I'm being honest.
Not a coach, not a player, not an executive that I've talked to in the league in 14 years that believes that minutes equals anything.
Yeah, I know, and I trust you on that. I do, and even if I'm wrong, I'm still willing to kind of be on that hill.
Bad minutes are not good for you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example. Those Memphis Grizzlies players that were playing last night that played a ton of minutes, how much are they getting out of that?
Nothing.
Okay.
They stink.
That's the reality. Like, you need to play more. No, you need to be better to play more.
Although
and that runs the list for everyone.
To be fair to the Memphis Grizzlies, they shot 45% from the field and 44% from downtown.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Not bad. I mean, they're
Blazers 61%, Memphis 67% from the line. Good God.
Yeah, it was not.
From the charity stripe, boys? That's what it's called.
Yeah. No, not great. Not great. But you also didn't have
that's also all on Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's all on Jeremy Grant.
Which, he's been great from the line this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting to the line a lot more than he was. Obviously, he's had to step that up in that regard.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of, he's fit with Denny out. He has to be that guy.
Yeah, he has to be a rim pressure guy, because Drew's not really a rim pressure guy. He's kind of a slowly, methodically walk you down into the mid paint and make the defense collapse guy.
Yeah, it's not Drew's game. Drew's multiverse.
Yes,
he'll score if you need him to. It's not like he
had 35 last night.
Yeah, it's not like he won't shoot the ball, but he's not a shoot first guy. He's a what's the best play guy.
What's crazy about last night,
if that's shooting, he'll shoot.
Is Jeremy and Drew both had 30 pieces, and they were like the quietest 30 pieces I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It was just methodical. I mean, Jeremy goes 11-19. Drew goes 13 of 19. They combined for 65 points, 15 assists, 14 rebounds. Bro, like that's bonk. You get 85 points from Jeremy, Rob, and Drew on dumb efficiency. Like that's the kind of night when you're just kind of like, 13 of 19, 11 of 19, 9 of 12. What?
Yeah.
But you had to have that, because guess what? Nobody else was in double figures.
No.
So you find yourself in a weird spot. And, the other part of this is Donovan Clingan got thrown out last night for intentionally elbowing a guy in the jaw.
I liked it.
I have called for him to be more.
I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to lie. I liked it.
I have called for him to be more of a red ass.
Yeah.
That's just like, he needs to be a little bit nasty.
I don't want him to be dirty.
That was
dirty.
It was on the edge of it. And if you're sitting there screaming, no, Go watch Donovan Klingon's reaction when he gets called for the foul, when they go to the review, and when they toss him.
See ya.
It was...
I saw that at the Timbers game this weekend against Colorado. When Forey got the red card, he was like, I'm already... They went to VAR, and he was already halfway down the tunnel. It's like, yep, cleats up, stuck him in the calf.
Don wasn't out there barking at the ref like, I didn't do that. It was...
Oop, yep.
You can watch it. He's irritated 3 possessions before. He gets irritated a possession before that, and then Prosper kind of smacks him on the arm, and Don didn't... He was like, all right, dog, this is what we're going to do, and he went with the heat-seeking elbow missile right to the jaw, and it's like...
Now it's that fine line of can guys poke you and then you lose your S every time. There is that fine line to walk, but I don't mind it.
No,
in a season, Danny, we're like,
No.
this is it. This is what we're looking at. Those are little things that I like seeing players add to their repertoire. Again, I don't want you to be dirty.
No. Remember when they played OKC and Don hit the drop step on Chet and threw that big meaty shoulder right in the back of Chet's back? It's like, there you go. Let's go ahead. Like, be big. And I've said it multiple times this year. I want to see him drop step and do the Shaq drop step. Put that big old tricep up in the air, and if somebody happens to get caught, so be it. I'm cool with that. Like, let them know what you're about. But you can't throw the elbow into somebody's jaw 30 feet away from the rim and have it be like you're staring at his face. Like, again.
As long as you can make people fear you and not know they can get you.
Yes.
That's the key right there.
That's the thing is, like, this actually is kind of a learning experience. It's like,
yeah, sure.
I want you to be right on the edge. But sometimes when you're on the edge, you step over.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Tiago didn't have a problem with that last night. Big man to big man.
I would say that he did, but he didn't. You know what I mean? It's one of those afterwards, you know what you did. You know you went too far with it.
But I think there's a little of him inside. He's like, yeah, get him.
Yeah, no, for
Do you
sure.
think he's
Big
more
man to big man.
frustrated at the optics of it or
Yes.
the actual action
Yes.
of it?
Oh, I'm sure the optics.
Like,
yeah.
it's
I don't think he's really mad that he did it. It's just like, don't be so obvious.
yeah, be sneakier
be
about it.
sneakier.
Like, that's the thing. It's like you can't do it 30 feet away from the rim, and you can't target it. You know what I mean? Like that's why he got tossed. Like
It was
Simon,
malicious.
yes.
Yeah.
Simon said it last night. He's like, I didn't think he should get tossed, and I was like, in today's NBA, it's 100% you're gonna
100% you're going to get
like,
tossed.
Like if you do the oops and you look away and the elbow catches you, kind of a deal.
The Draymond.
Yeah, like you're playing with fire.
I also love that Draymond is very good at, like, you know that I'm pretending to fake this, right? And they're like, yes, we do. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, like Don's last night was, I'm irritated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this elbow and I'm gonna make sure it lands.
And no matter if we lose every single game or win every single game from here on out, we're going to be the 9th or 10th seed.
Yeah, it's they're 2 games behind 8. They can legitimately make 8th.
Really?
Yes.
I saw the gap. There's a 7-win gap between
Them and
the
the Grizzlies?
Blazers and the Grizzlies.
Yeah. And like it's a 5 or a 6 with the Warriors. So they're gonna be 8, 9, or 10.
Also, a crazy stat to give you: all the teams that are currently not in the playoffs right now, so not even the play-in area, everyone that's out have lost a combined 44 games in a row.
Yeah.
So like when you look at the standings and you see their losing streaks, all teams out of the playoffs have lost a combined 44
Straight.
Yeah.
I told you it was coming, man. Like
basketball.
they're sitting there watching Darren Peterson, Cam Boozer, and AJ DeBonson going, we like that.
Yep. All right. When we come back, let's. I want to ask you this question as the Jason Tatum news breaks, along with some other players. Who will have the larger impact down the stretch on their teams and their playoff hopes? We'll go there next. There's Casey with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, the Blazers picked up a win last night on the road in Memphis, 122-114. Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, both with strong performances, they combined for 65. Portland will travel to Houston next to take on the Rockets tomorrow at 5 p.m. A trial date has been set for former Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups. All the defendants met yesterday for a status hearing inside the United States Courthouse in Brooklyn, where Judge Ramon Reyes set a trial date of November 2nd. And due to the number of defendants, at the moment, federal prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss how to divvy up the case for trial. Some NFL news for you per Adam Schefter, as the Chicago Bears have agreed to a trade with the Bills, sending wide receiver DJ Moore over to Buffalo. The trade can't be finalized until March 11th when the league year officially starts, but Josh Allen will now have a new downfield option. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The United States will take on Brazil tonight at 5 p.m., but Oregon State's own Travis Bazzana got things underway last night as he homered to right in a 3-0 win for Australia over Chinese Taipei. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Your home for the Oregon Ducks, the Fan Sports.
I caution you from looking at stats of Scoot Henderson in his last 10 games. They are not pretty. They are not pretty. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Sweet Jesus.
Don't do it. No.
Just trying to find some silver linings and some stuff. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. It's like nope.
Hey, I'm only mad because I care. Mm-hmm. I want Scoot to be good. I'm not anti-Scoot. Pro Scoot. I'm pro the kids. Scoot, Shaden, Klingon, the Holy Trinity. I'm pro all three of them. But I got to see stuff.
Yeah.
The other two dudes have shown me stuff. Whether they drive you crazy or not, the other two have shown me stuff. Jury's still out on Scoot. I'm not ready to nail that in the coffin.
Oh, I think the jury's still out on everyone but Donovan.
Yeah. I can see some of the Shaden stuff too. I'm good with Shaden though.
Donovan,
I think it's a team friendly deal too.
Donovan's role is very.
DC is my guy, dude. You don't got to tell me, man.
There's a box there.
You don't got to tell me, dude. I host the Donovan Clean welcome party.
Oh, there you go.
I'm the guy. I am the captain.
How mad are you that Donovan Klingon ended up at UConn and not Gonzaga?
Very, very mad. Very, very mad. But, won a couple titles. I'm cool. Good for him.
I mean, he's from down the street.
Yeah.
Imagine how much just literal butt he whooped in high school in Connecticut.
I'm sure he did a lot.
7'3" in Connecticut.
Also, would you like to go to UConn or go across the country to Spokane, Washington?
I mean, they're the same thing.
I don't think so. I am from Spokane, Washington, Danny. They are not the same thing.
They are the same thing.
They are not the same thing.
No. Connecticut is not.
Amigo,
it's not.
Trust me on this.
I lived up there.
You're going to have to just trust me on
I've
this.
been to both.
I understand.
Have you been to Connecticut?
I have not, but I promise you it ain't Spokane-istan.
It's Spokampton and Connecticut are totally fine.
New Haven, Connecticut is not the same as Spokane.
I'm talking about stores.
Stores?
Yeah.
Like what stores?
Connecticut.
Oh, the city. I was like, what? I was like, what shopping are we talking about?
Yeah, no. Did you hear the Lou Holtz line about UConn?
No. R.I.P.
Yeah, he said they used to call it store, and then they opened another one.
Boo!
I was like, that's a pretty good dad joke. I like that.
And a cascade of boos rained down from the stands.
Yep. I'm on that. I am on that very much so.
What is Colorado Rockies?
Danny, I'm going to give you these three players and tell me the larger impact of them coming back and helping their NBA teams in their playoff run. I present to you Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mm-hmm. I present to you Darius Garland of the Los Angeles Clippers and Jason Tatum.
I mean, that's very easy. It's Giannis.
Giannis?
It's Giannis. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's tough about it is I still don't think they're going to make the playoffs. The world might be too far against them. They're 5 games back of Atlanta.
Let me see.
For the 10.
Yeah, let's see.
They're closer to Chicago than they are Atlanta. Atlanta's kind of playing okay basketball these days. They've won 5 in a row. I think my answer is Darius Garland. Because as you saw last night with the Clippers, when Kawhi played basketball, they real good.
I mean, when Kawhi's playing,
they're very, very good.
I hate the fact that in 10, 15 years, Kawhi's career is going to be seen as...
It'll be maybe one of the most giant what-ifs in the history of sports.
And people
Ken Griffey Jr. what-if stuff.
Yeah, it's frustrating in the sense of, I don't think people are going to recognize how great he was.
No, because he's weird. It's not just, weird, but... you can be weird and different, CSGA's jacket last night.
Yeah.
You can be weird.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a different weird. It's why?
Kawhi could have...
Why don't we play basketball?
Yeah.
You're a 2-time finals MVP.
If his health was just above average, you're talking about a top 10 player.
I mean, I think his health might be above average.
It's not.
Anything that happens and he's like, nope, I'm done.
No, it's not, though. He's got a bunch of actual issues that are exasperated by him and Uncle Dennis, but he has had actual injuries that have prevented him.
Dare you say you aspire his career to be better?
Yes.
I think it's hilarious that they trade James Harden. Darius Garland hasn't even been playing yet, and they're still just the same team. Well, that's how good Kawhi is.
Yeah, Kawhi's that good.
That's why I think.
And they traded Zoo.
That's why I think the answer is Darius Garland.
I mean,
I think you put some stable guard play with Kawhi, and then you get to the playoffs, and I think they could. I don't think they're going on a run, but in the play-in game, I definitely like their chances against any of those teams.
Well, the Bucks suck without Giannis. You had Giannis.
Yeah,
and,
I mean the Bucks are garbage.
Yeah, like,
but I think the Bucks might be too far away. I guess is what I'm saying.
the East. I know 5 is a lot with 20 games left. That's
It's
big
a big
ask.
mountain. And
but,
like I said, Atlanta and Charlotte are ahead of you. Charlotte's won 6 in a row. Atlanta's won 5 in a row. Like those teams are playing well right now.
and that's the thing is like when you look at the differentiation where it's really happened has been the last 2 weeks. The Hawks have won 5 in a row. The Bucks have lost 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Yep. See you the other way.
That's 9 games.
Yeah, that's the swing right there.
That's where it's at.
Jonathan, that's Jonathan Kuminga.
Hall of Famer Jonathan
I don't know about
Kuminga,
that, but
dude.
He's been the swing for the Hawks.
They're
been
winning
the
games,
swing.
Danny. The stats don't lie, dude. I'm with you. I don't want to say this.
good luck with Jonathan Kuminga.
I don't want. I'm with you. Okay, I promise. Okay, I'm with you, and I think Casey's with us too.
I'm just playing devil's advocate over here.
I'm not even playing devil's advocate. The reality is the reality. Kuminga on the Hawks are kind of good.
No,
They're kind of good.
he's putting up
They're kind of good.
good numbers.
It's all Steve Kerr's fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's Draymond's fault.
Yep,
Somebody's fault.
somebody's fault.
Hall of Fame, Jonathan Kuminga.
He's just a peacock. You gotta let him fly.
Now that Jonathan Kuminga's a starter, dude, screw Kawhi Leonard. I bet you Kuminga will be a top 10 player of all time.
He's played 3 games.
Mount Rushmore.
He's played
LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, and Jonathan Kuminga.
He's played 3 games.
Hey, they won all of them.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They got CJ now, chucking up shots.
I love Garland.
Me too.
Garland's one of my favorite guards in the league.
We both agree. We love Garland, yeah.
He's a great organizer. Tatum can help them.
I think that's what it is with Tatum. It's just the fear. And I think he's rushing back. Hey, I mean, there's probably a good part of that is just his natural competitiveness. But there's a window for them in the East. There really is.
It's a trial surgery. Like, this is like the first Tommy John for Achilles.
God,
like,
dude.
that's the thing is like,
Can you imagine round 1 of the playoffs and it pops on him?
because if it does, he's cooked.
That's improbable,
Yeah.
but not impossible.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
He's
it to
cooked.
happen. Like, but if something happens,
You're talking about what ifs. If he
Yeah.
pops that Achilles again, dude, that could be a giant what if.
At least he got a title out of it and
Got a title.
probably a Hall of Famer. But
Got a lot of money. Got the bag.
he could Grant Hill this thing.
He could very easily Grant Hill this
That's the thing is I'm like, oof. Here's the thing: they have a chance in the
That's
East.
so funny you say Grant Hill because Grant Hill is one of my all-time favorite players.
Yeah, I mean his feet just went.
He's probably a top 10 college basketball player of all time.
I mean, Grant Hill, if he had stayed healthy, like the all-time what-if team, it's McGrady, Hill, Roy, Oden,
Lonzo Ball. I'm joking. Greg Oden, yeah.
Who am I forgetting?
I love that the Blazers have 2 of those.
I know, right? I'm forgetting somebody here.
Let's see. You said
Oden, Hill, McGrady, Roy.
Odin, Hill, McGrady, Roy.
Oh, Rose.
Derrick
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Derrick
I'm
Rose.
like, I know I'm forgetting one of the ones that I always have. In
Although
here.
B. Roy runs your point guard, right?
I mean, they both.
Put D. Rose at 2.
Yeah, I mean McGrady 3, Grant Hill 4 in modern basketball with Oden.
Odin at 5.
That's
Good
just
God.
that's
Good God.
That's just dangerous.
that's a monster
Who
team.
we might have to circle back on this in closing arguments.
Yeah.
Let's try to think about this. 503-864-6326. The biggest what ifs. The biggest the starting 5 on the what if. That's probably it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine we're missing anybody. I mean, Sam Bowie got hurt a lot too. That's a what if.
But I.
But I don't think we ever saw the peak like we saw with Grant Hill.
Well, not only that, with Oden, they played 66 games, I think is what it was. They were 55-11 when they had Brandon, LaMarcus, and Greg.
Yeah.
When they had all 3. Mm-hmm. It was like, wait, what?
We're getting close to March Madness too, and never forget the great Christian Laettner play never happens if Grant Hill doesn't throw an absolute dime.
Mm-hmm.
An absolute dime. Because when you watch Laettner, he doesn't have to like run around to get it. It's directly
It's a
to
dot.
him. It's directly to him.
The other one is Oden playing in the NCAA tournament with a broken right hand, shooting 77% from the free throw line, left-handed.
Mm-hmm. Looking 45.
And yeah, well, do you remember the block that he had against Tennessee that was like 5 feet above the rim? It was just that dude was God. I can't wait for NCAA tournament time.
couple other thoughts coming across. Bill Walton.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think him, and this is where I kind of squint with Rose too. They won MVPs.
And Walton won a title.
Yeah. Now you can say the what if of Walton, though, like how prolific he could have
And
been.
that's the Griffey argument. Like
Yeah.
Griffey, I saw Griffey be amazing. Like There was no like, oh, he was about to break out. No, he was amazing.
And if you don't want to go Odin, go Sabonis. If Sabonis comes
Sobs.
over when he's drafted in 86,
Pre-old Sobs.
I mean, before his knees went, I mean, Sabonis was considered the best player on the planet.
Shaq says he's the hardest player he's ever played against.
I mean, and then another big you can put in there is Yao. Yao's feet went too. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a couple bigs you can definitely go into and
getting
just
a
go,
shout out
ooh.
to Uncle Spliffy, sixth man.
Yeah, I mean, Cliffy wasn't really derailed by career-threatening
I don't look
injuries.
at Spliffy as a what if.
Amari with a microfracture.
Maybe Amari Stoudemire. That's a good point.
Before he had the microfracture, he was a monster.
What happens when you suck? Well, you should make things nicer for your fans. We'll get to that next. 105.1 The Fan.
know how it is. I saw the shorty, she was checking up for me. From the game, she was sitting in my ear.
Come again?
And she know me. Decided to cheat.
Wow. Not even going to start on that. Not even going to acknowledge what you just did to me. Some cool things in Major League Baseball going around. You know what? We'll just do that later. This dude, the amount of times, if I didn't have, like, the amount of self-confidence that I do, dude, you would have, you would have killed me by now. That's where I would have gone. I would have gone there. Just walked right into the sun. El Capitan is 3,000 feet in the sky.
You walked
Just
right
walked
into
right
that.
off that. My wonderful friends over at the Timbers, we
Yeah.
got jerseys.
They hooked us up.
And I thought they were going to run large or run small.
Run small because soccer
A lot of
kids,
them do.
they run small.
So then I needed a new size. My wonderful friends over there traded out. Dirt and I got new sizes. And then I looked it up, held it up, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, man, this still is giant. And Danny just looks at me and goes, well. I think this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And it's terrible that I'm going to tell you out loud because it ruins it. Let me tell you a story, okay? I used to do a weekly show on Tuesday nights. Used to be Wednesdays, and then I moved to Tuesdays. But on Wednesdays back in the day, I used to do a show about baseball called The Hot Corner with a man named Mike Lynch, okay? One of my oldest buddies in the world, the great Mike Lynch. And Mike Lynch used to always use references from Rick and Morty, okay? And I'd never seen the show. And he would say something, and he would laugh and giggle, and I would just look at him like, I don't understand.
Hit you with the pickle Rick, and you're like,
And
what?
yeah, hit me with the pickle Rick, and I would just be like, sorry, man. And it used to drive him. He'd get so mad. He was like, dude, you smoke weed and you like cartoons. How are you not watching Rick and Morty? So secretly, I watched Rick and Morty every episode like 3 times, and then one day hit him with I don't remember what I said, but hit him with an inside joke from that show. And the smile on his face was like 5 years old on Christmas, dude. He was so excited. I've got an idea to do that to you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
You'll just never know.
Just
and
never
then
know.
one day.
You're going to make a reference to some firearm?
Yeah, well, I'm just not going to tell you. I'm just not going to tell you. You'll figure it out when we get there.
I love it.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I'm going to try this on, though, in the break.
What's going to happen when you try it on?
It's going to fit.
Like pulling the sword from the stone. You're
I
like,
know.
God dang it. Bro, I've done that with so many things. I'm like, man, this thing looks... Bro, I had somebody one time, I was in the Air Force, and I left my clothes in the dryer because I went to go run some errands. You know, we had the centralized units kind of a deal. Each floor had the laundry rooms. And this poor girl, she pulled my clothes out, and I had, you know, the boxer briefs in there. And it was basically just a load of boxer briefs.
Uns.
And she pulled them out. She's like, yeah, I pulled your T-shirts out. I was just like, to be fair, to be fair, she was very tiny.
You killed both of us.
And you were, did you die over
Oh,
there,
yeah.
too?
I'm still losing it.
To be fair, she was very tiny. She was like 5 foot, maybe 100 pounds. So I'm sure everything. And this is when I'm in the military. I was in incredible shape.
My
And I
dad-
was just like,
There was definitely a time when I was like 7 years old. My dad was a large man where I could just like pick up his underwear and you're like, Dad, this is huge. Because everything to you is big at
yeah,
7.
you fit in one leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think at that point in time, I think I was a 34-inch waist, and I was just like,
I'm 6'6".
But then again, I thought about it. I'm like, my 34-inch waist is probably wider than her shoulders. So yeah, I guess I get that. But yeah, that again, I was like 19. That one, I still remember how I felt in that moment. I didn't have the courage to tell her that. Number one, you grabbed my underwear out of there. Sorry about that. Number two, those were my underwear, not a T-shirt.
Should have asked her out.
It was tough.
Should have put the moves on her.
That one hurt.
Yeah,
that one
I
hurt
bet.
a little bit. I was just like,
That one hurt. You know, this what you just did to me hurt. Yeah, I can feel it all the way through. Through and through. I think Patrick in 5 years just felt that.
there you go.
I think Patrick 10 years ago felt that. When we come back in hour number deuce, the Super Bowl hangover as the winner A lot of NFL to get to. And this high school coach in California, boy, we got to get to that today. We got to do it.
I stumbled across that one. I just
It
went,
was a great find by you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's happening here?
We are in the business of content, my friend, and that is
Content.
A lot more to come here in hour number 2. Stick with us. That's Danny. I'm Patrick. 105.1 The Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, the Blazers picked up a win last night on the road in Memphis, 122-114. As Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, both with strong performances, they combined for 65. Portland will travel to Houston next to take on the Rockets tomorrow at 5 p.m. A trial date has officially been set for former Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups. All the defendants met yesterday for a status hearing inside the United States Courthouse in Brooklyn, where Judge Ramon Reyes set a trial date of November 2nd. And due to the number of defendants at the moment, federal prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss how to divvy up the case for trial. Some more NFL news for you, as per Adam Schefter, as the Chicago Bears have agreed to a trade with the Bills, sending wide receiver DJ Moore over to Buffalo. The trade can't be finalized until March 11th when the league year officially starts, but Josh Allen will now have a new downfield option. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The United States takes on Brazil tonight at 5 p.m., but Oregon State's own Travis Bazzana got things underway last night as he homered to right in a 3-0 win for Australia over Chinese Taipei. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work, insurance companies acting like jerks, Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at WarrenAllen.com.
Recruiting with Andrew Nemec, Thursday evenings at 7.
Hour number deuce here, the firm of Harris and Meringue. If you missed in the first hour, you can download that, the Fan Podcast, wherever you get your podcast, 1051thefan.com and the Odyssey app. If you missed the Sunrise Guys this morning, you can catch that wherever you get your podcast, including the Odyssey app, or over on YouTube. Rewind, fast forward, except for Into the Future, that'd be improbable. Coming up in this hour, we'll get to some NFL stuff, web gems, of course. It is a 10 toes down Thursday. Get those in. 503-864-6326 is the fan text line, or over on the YouTube chats. And an update here. Danny, you are correct. This jersey fits me perfectly.
Like a glove.
Like a glove. I changed in our show sheet here at 10:45. It just writes, I'm fat.
Harris.
What an opportunity.
He goes, I'm going to try this on. He's like, I don't know. It might be kind of big. Puts it on immediately. It fits perfect.
Now, what did I do wrong?
Yep.
And then followed by something we can't say on the radio.
Yep. Feels great, dude. I love this jersey.
No, honestly, man, I tried mine on. And I was like, oh, this is. I haven't. I had an Everton jersey that I ordered from, obviously from overseas. And let me tell you, the Brits, they're just small people. Because back then I ordered an XL. It was barely a schmedium.
How much are these jerseys?
I mean, I bet you they ain't cheap. The real kits, I bet you they ain't cheap. But they're nice little kids. I will say.
Do some research here on eBay.
Yeah. No, I do appreciate that the MLS kits are better sized than our overseas brethren.
Yes, because they know us Americans are fat.
Yeah. Well, we're also just bigger people in general.
Yeah, because we're fat.
Not just that, we're just bigger. If you've been to England,
Yeah,
everybody over there is not just skinny; they're small.
Yeah. I read that because the schedule is flipping in the MLS, they won't have new kits next season.
Oh, because of the timing.
The timing was the switch is too quick, so
Yeah.
they just won't. But they'll be like, I think 2 new home and 2 new away kits the next year.
So they can't crack the whip hard enough in Bangladesh to get that done. Gotcha.
No cigarettes or breaks for you kids.
Yep. We got to go to Sri Lanka now.
Back to work.
Oh.
Let's get into this. I've seen some stuff trickle around the last few days when it comes to the Seattle Seahawks, the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, about some situations with players going forward. You mention all the time you think they're going to part ways with Reek Woolen.
I mean, everything seems to signal.
That, and he had a bonehead mistake that could have cost him a pretty big game. And if mock drafts are correct, they're going to draft another DB, probably because one's expendable. You're paying one of them. You're going to have to pay the other one soon. I've seen some stuff with D-Law potentially retiring after winning that Super Bowl. He has kicked that can around.
It's a good way. It's a good way to go out.
Oh, totally. I don't blame a guy if he's made plenty of money. He got a ring, and he can call it a day. And that defense may go down as one of the more underrated defense we've seen in Super Bowl champions. The next one is now contract negotiations with Rashid Shaheed have not progressed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, if you're the Seahawks and you lose Reek Woolen, D-Law, and Rashid Shaheed, like, you're in a rough spot trying to repeat. Repeating's already hard enough in the NFL. And I think especially if you're going to lose Rashid Shaheed, dare we say, look, JSN is a top 5 receiver in the NFL and statistically was number 1 last year.
Mm-hmm.
JSN is fantastic. What did that offense really look like when Rashid Shaheed came in? Things really changed.
It opened
Special teams as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Sprague says this all the time, and I fully support him on it, that you can't pay 2 guys. But I don't know if Rashid is worth letting go. It feels like that might be a guy I would pay. Now, I don't want to pay him George Pickens money, but I might try to find a way to get him in there as best I can.
The best teams find a way to
Make it work?
Make it work, whether it's letting him go and finding replacement, if it's not via one, via two guys, or paying a guy, or finding something that makes sense at least for a year.
I'm looking at a few mock drafts, and a few of them have Concepcion, the receiver from A&M, going 32 to Seattle.
Okay.
Which makes a lot of sense because, again, this is a pretty heavy receiver draft. You can get a few pieces of talent in this draft and
I think
make
Seattle,
the offense in a good place.
Having the last pick in the first round, you get that fifth year, you're going to evaluate. You're going to see what comes out of free agency. You're going to see what your draft looks like. You're going to see how the board falls to you. Maybe it's a position where because a team wants that fifth year, they trade out of that and they get another second and a third or something along those lines. And then you're looking at maybe trying to find something there because there are second round wide receivers. There's obviously other corners you can go after.
Oh yeah, wide receiver is always one that you can find, guys. You can find guys. I mean, this is the Tate argument. Like, is Tate really not going to be the first receiver off the board because he ran a 4.5 40? Oh, shucks. He's 0.2 seconds slower than some of the other dudes? No. You can find receivers. It's the jet fast ones that go really high in the draft with that run decent routes. You can find a kid from Delaware who runs routes awesomely but played at Delaware in the second or third round.
And, I mean, it's not like John Schneider.
Like the kid at UConn. Go get that kid.
John Schneider has earned the benefit of the doubt
100%
when it comes to drafting.
If I don't know if there is a GM in any sport right now that I trust more than John Schneider.
Probably Presti
in OKC. Philly's got a good situation. The Eagles, they've done well.
Well, I mean,
but that's kind of starting to hit a little bit.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more of like, hey, it's a really good place to tap? Georgia. Let's build our entire defense out of Georgia.
Give John Lynch credit in San Francisco.
Yeah, the only big miss they had, obviously, was
Trey Lance. Yeah, and that's kind of the easy one to pick on with him. But, I mean, Schneider's up there. I mean, unless Theo Epstein's building my team as a GM, not as a president, as a GM, it's John Schneider.
Yeah. No, I mean, just take a look at it.
Presti, that's a good call. Presti's a great call.
Yeah, I mean, he's built multiple MVPs.
Yeah.
Or, again, that comes with sucking and a lot of luck, but, capitalizing on that luck. The Seahawks, if Darnold's not available, can they make the move with Geno to, actually facilitate that? But on the flip side, they draft Eamon they draft Zabel, they draft
JSN,
Reek, they draft JSN, they draft Witherspoon, whether it's Gabe Lucas or Cross, whether it's Charbonnet, whether it's Walker, they
drafted Walker and they drafted Charbonnet.
That whole damn team is basically drafted, and then you drop Sam Darnold in there.
And Sam Darnold on a friendly deal.
And you drop, you make a trade for Leonard Williams, and you drop Lawrence in there. It's like they're just sprinkling guys around, but the vast majority of their starters are guys that they draft and developed. That's a mark of a pretty damn good franchise.
And it's hilarious because they're their closest rivals and the team that we talked about yesterday, F them picks. The Rams do it the complete opposite way. They do not care. With them trading that pick to the Niners or to
Chiefs.
To the Chiefs, thank you. I don't know why I blanked so hard. This will be the 5th year in a row the Rams don't have a first-round pick.
But on the flip side, the draft picks they do have, they capitalize on them.
Jared Verse, Blake Corum. Go down the list.
Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
They do really well with the picks they do have.
Yeah, it's hard to repeat, but especially in that division. But it's a concern. Again, I that's a good way to put it. I didn't think about it. I was just worried about if they lost all three of them to, trust John Schneider.
Look, there's multiple ways.
He's brought you here multiple times.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat. Like, you can do the Rams method of really capitalizing on less volume, or you can go the Seahawks way.
Less Snead.
And going down the path of, we're just going to nail picks. We're going to go and we're going to go get our guys.
I think all my fandom of teams sucks, so I, have to believe in draft picks. That's why I go that route, which is probably, take the Blazers, for example. That's probably why where we differ, that I look at it with the trio, Donovan, Shaden, and Scoot, it's I know you're not pulling against them, but I'm pulling for them so hard because I'm used to teams that aren't very good that have to capitalize in the draft. You said it in your update. Who played really well last night in World Baseball Classic for Australia?
Travis Bazanum, Oregon State.
Awesome. The number one prospect in the Cleveland Guardians organization that I'm dying for him to make the opening day roster. He won't because they want to control him, so he'll come up in July. But it's that's what I have to hang my hat on. getting Frankie Lindor out of Puerto Rico, getting Jose Ramirez out of the Dominican, building that home talent, that homegrown talent. And the Rams, they're just like, screw that, dude. We're out of here.
They'll have a guy
We
here
don't
or
care
there
at
that they
all.
drafted for sure, but also they go get mercenaries.
Matthew Stafford is a mercenary.
In a sense, I mean, they traded him, but
I know, but they traded
for
their
him.
number 1 overall pick, who played in a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
for a mercenary.
Yeah. There's, again, we talk about the 49ers and their injury tolerance, you know, their risk assessments. The Rams do like that risk assessment differently.
Their risk assessment is age. They don't care.
Do we have a window? Yes, let's go. Do we have another window? Yes, keep it going.
And I think some of that, too, is I don't think Sean McVay is a guy that really wants to build. He really hates losing. You know, like Lanning is that same way, you know?
Well, when you've got
college is different because you can reload a lot
you
easier
have
in
to.
college than you can in the NFL. But I don't think, like this thought of, you know, we've talked about Ty Simpson potentially going to the Rams in some mock drafts and being the new heir apparent to Matthew Stafford, who probably is only playing one more year. But McVay expects, let's say, for example, it is Ty Simpson. McVay expects Ty Simpson to step in year 2 and be ready to compete for a Super Bowl, because he's not going to spend 2 years building a quarterback. You know, this isn't like this isn't Matt LaFleur working on Jordan Love.
I mean,
this is like, you're going to win now.
You have to, though.
Then why would they go and draft Stetson Bennett 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Depth.
Is Stetson Bennett a depth guy that you're really focusing on with Matthew Stafford?
He is in the 4th or 5th round. Ty Simpson could go in the 1st round.
But you have Matthew Stafford. Are you really worried about quarterback depth?
No,
I'm worried about quarterback future. Because who's out there? What are you going to do? Like, look at this year.
You figure
you want
that out.
Kyler Murray? You want Tua?
There's only been one franchise that figures it out ahead of time. It's the Packers. That's
Done
it.
it 3 times.
Yeah, but otherwise, you figure that out when you get there, because you start
cross that bridge when we get there.
You play with that fire, man. It more often than not does not work out.
Wide receivers go bye-bye. See ya later. Some don't have jobs. Some just have different key fobs. We'll get to that next. 105.1 The Fan.
It's
10 Toes Down Thursday here. Get those in 503-864-6326 or over on the YouTube chat. Fan Madness is back. Join the fan Thursday, March 19th and March 20th for Friday, March 20th for the two most exciting days of basketball at Tom's Watch Bar at A Casino Resort in Ridgefield. Dirt and Sprague, The Firm, Happy Hour with Luke Anderson, and Primetime, Isaac and Suk. We'll all be up there broadcasting live throughout the day. Don't miss a minute of the action. Play hooky with the fan for Fan Madness, brought to you some of our best friends here at the Fan Sports Network. A, Window Nation, George McCoy at Warren Allen Attorneys at Law, Cricket Wireless, and Video Only. March 19th and 20th at A Casino Resort. What are we? 14 days away. 2 weeks. 2 weeks exactly. I'm ready. Let's just go now.
There you go.
Let's just go now.
I like it.
So I love having Casey here. Casey walks in today and he's like, I'd just like to thank Adam Schefter, to be the glory of God, to dropping that bomb right now, as DJ Moore is on his way to Buffalo out of Chicago. And Danny, you and I laughed about this before the show. Hey, you're telling me that I didn't run one route and my ass is traded? Mm-hmm. Sure is.
See you later, bye.
See you later, bye. It reminds me of Willie Hayes in Major League, the first one, when he like sneaks into camp because he didn't get an official invite, and they pick up his bed and put him outside, and he wakes up and he goes, "Yes, I got cut already." It's like, yeah man.
Yeah, no.
DJ Moore sent packing, and I think this says a lot about kind of the culture. I don't know how much Ben Johnson had to say in this. I'm sure he had some say. This is a big test to show what it's going to take to win in that locker room, and I think Ben Johnson probably isn't about it. DJ Moore, I watched that, dude, and in real time, I'm sitting there going, that's a bad interception from a young quarterback. What are you doing? I even looked at the TV. I'm like, what are you doing?
What is happening here?
What are you doing, Caleb? That was such a garbage throw. Go back, look at the tape, and you realize DJ Moore didn't run out of route. Cost him the game.
The most frustrating.
I mean, I don't know if they would have won the game, but they definitely lost.
Yeah, it was the most outwardly frustrated I've ever seen Caleb Williams at another player. Mm-hmm. And that was like, he's an emotional dude, and he'll beat himself up endlessly. It's like sometimes like, bro, hey, chill a little bit.
Yeah, and I thought I heard somebody say Buffalo going to take a shot on another troubled receiver. Is DJ Moore that troubled?
No,
I don't know anything about him outside of just his play on the field.
He has those George Pickens moments where sloppy routes. Again, he knows the ball isn't going to him, so let me not run this route at full speed. Just little stuff. Again, I had him on fantasy, and I don't want to turn this into he's an awful receiver because he's a bad fantasy football player. But he just had very rough performances.
Yeah.
A lot of targets.
Inconsistent.
And not consistent. The fact is in 1 week he would have 3 receptions for 14 yards. And then the next week he'd have 7 receptions for close to 200.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Let's see. Buffalo's sending a 2026 second-round pick to Chicago and a 5th round for Moore. 2nd and 5th this year for Moore. Now, let's look at this from the Bills' side. They're going to guarantee $15.5 million of his $23.5 base salary in 2028. So he's going to be around for a little bit. I mean, it fills a hole for them. You know, that Keon Coleman draft is looking pretty disastrous for them. They need a wide receiver, and DJ Moore, hopefully, you know, Josh can get his act together and DJ Moore become the receiver they need. Because ever since Stephon Diggs left, dude, that offense has struggled. I mean, not really, because you got James Dalvin Cook running the football, not to be confused with Dalvin James Cook, his Bresky. Good run game, and you have Josh bailing you out. You give him a competent receiver, and they're pretty good.
You know, I mean, Khalil Shakir's totally fine as your number 2.
He's fine. He's a fine receiver.
If he's your 3rd, you're doing
baller.
Great.
Yeah.
He's your 2nd, you're
good.
Okay. You're good.
Yeah.
He's your 1. You know, like you said, the draft. You know, Keon Coleman. I get the idea behind it, but it clearly did not work out. After that, it's what Curtis Samuel. Like it's like, you know.
Josh Palmer.
And Palmer. So those are your 4. And so you're just kind of like.
Again, but they are a team that runs like a lot of 13 personnel, a lot of three tight ends.
You've got two really good tight ends in Knox and Kincaid.
But both of them were hurt.
Yes.
So now who do I give the ball to?
DJ Moore.
And
That's who you give the ball to now.
Yeah, and look, he'll be a no doubt dyed in the wool number one there. Like
Totally.
in Chicago, he wasn't the number one.
Well, he had to look over his shoulder the entire time at Rome Odunze.
Well, not just Rome. Komet even got bumped down because Caleb and Loveland started really strong.
Oh, yeah, the Loveland connection
Yeah.
with Caleb is real strong there.
Did he start to have a number one role towards the end of his tenure in Carolina?
DJ Moore?
DJ, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
For sure. No. He absolutely can be a number one.
That's what I'm saying. He has the potential to
yeah.
be one, but we'll see, I guess.
I think it was. I think part of why, I don't want to analyze this too much, is the whole Pickens of it all. The checking out is that he knows he's not. AJ Brown does this. The whole I'm not getting the ball enough. Blah 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 blah. And I get it because guys are worried about paydays, and you got to have the numbers, and you got to have the production. If it's not this week, it's got to be next week, and all the TO just throw me the damn ball stuff.
Receivers don't like to run.
That's
to run block.
No,
Keyshawn is throwing me the damn
I'm sorry,
ball.
yeah, Keyshawn, yeah, thank you. But it's rare to get the Amon Ra. It's rare to get the Hines Ward. It's,
JSN right now.
Yeah, it's just rare.
Who knows what JSN will do after he gets the bag? But right now, all signs are clear.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like they're Larry Fitzgerald is another one of those guys.
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, just of like.
But more often than not, it's Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was wondering about DJ Moore, because I don't really know any offseason stuff. But I mean,
well, he's not out there like Diggs causing
with the pink powder,
or not. On boats.
On boats with pink powder and Cardi B.
This isn't an Odell Beckham Jr. situation. Like, stay off. Like, here's a note to NFL players: stay off boats.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Ocho Cinco and T.O. might have been crazy wide receivers, but like they're pretty clean. They're just crazy. T.O. doesn't drink or smoke.
Yeah, the guy played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg.
Yeah, he slept in a hyperbaric chamber for 8 weeks.
That's the kind. Look,
I mean, he's an insane narcissist.
Yes,
but he's not.
Look,
not crazy.
If I get to pick my crazy, give me the Terrell Owens.
I'll
give me
take
the Ocho
T.O. and
Cinco.
Ocho, every day.
Give me the crazy that's going to.
I don't want
show
Antonio
up
Brown.
I'll take
week.
narcissism over CTE any day.
I'm not interested in Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill,
No.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
Odell,
Odell, yeah.
Ocho had a few moments where I remember where he's crying in the locker room because he does not remember playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ocho had a few moments towards the end of his career where, before Patriots Ocho, there was some worry.
The cliff is big. The cliff is big for wide receivers.
Oh, when they go diving in that pool,
oh, it's gone.
How many guys have been rescued out of it?
None.
Like Chris Carter's probably like the only great wide receiver that was
Maybe.
rescued out of it.
Maybe. I can't think of anybody else.
Like
not Jerry. When Jerry went down, Jerry went down.
Yeah, like it's just
Raiders, Seahawk, Jerry, not pretty.
Well,
Raider was okay.
Raider
was okay.
Tim Brown was on the other side.
That helps.
That helps. That's helpful.
That helps.
Gross. But yeah, I mean, you just kind of go down the list. Like when the wide receiver goes off the crazy diving board, Raiders, Antonio Brown, bro.
No,
dude almost lost his feet.
Dude, Miami, Tyreek Hill. We just watched it.
I mean, Kansas City, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean? So it's like when they just go head first into it. And maybe that kind of leans to your CTE comment.
This texter is interesting. DJ Moore is a dog. Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson were the reason for his regression last season. This is exactly what Buffalo's been missing since Diggs left a true wide receiver one.
So you're telling
I agree
me
with that. That Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson are the reason? I mean, maybe because they're tired of him.
You're telling me
if he's not running, to Casey's point, if he's not running routes, I don't want you here.
You're telling me the Bears offense that was the best Bears offense we've seen in like 40 years
in the history of their organization
was that Caleb and Ben were the problems?
Young
I think I disagree
quarterbacks
with that.
love throwing the ball to tight ends. It's
your blanket.
Proven
yeah.
fact.
It's
a blanket. If a guy can catch the ball over the middle and still get hit and still get my first down,
Phillip Rivers had Antonio
I'm not
Gates. You
going
don't
to
think
worry
that was
about
something?
the dig over the middle.
Yeah.
If you're not going to run it at full speed.
Yeah, I mean, look, especially when you've got Loveland and Komet. Like, you have two good ones. Komet's numbers came down. He ain't getting shipped out. Like, Rome's numbers, good wide receiver. Like, it's to me, I look at that and I tend to lean more towards the diva stuff more than I do that, DJ Moore, this is the LeBron James fit in or fit out thing. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Everybody else seems to be fitting in. And again, DJ Moore's good.
Great player.
I'm not sitting here saying like he can't be a number one.
He's
like,
bona fide one.
Yeah.
I think maybe just Chicago didn't work anymore.
Yeah. It's all just.
I mean, it's a bad miscue. Like, I think Casey and I were talking about, or maybe it was you and I remember somebody said, week 7, cool.
Yeah. I was like, week 7 against the Browns?
Playoff game in the snow, not cool.
Like, in that
not
moment?
Cool. In that moment, not cool.
Bro!
I don't think that would have won them the game, but the game was definitely over because the pick was thrown.
That's the thing about, like,
and DJ Moore robbed me of me getting to yell about Caleb Williams sucking. So I take that personally.
Because you wanted to yell at Caleb so bad on that pick.
I was yelling at the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I was yelling at the TV. What the hell is wrong with you? I told you this was going to happen. Stop doing this, but you're never going to learn because you're garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out I'm garbage.
Yeah, it happens.
Hate this, dude. I have to stop having opinions about quarterbacks because I'm just wrong.
Or just like the good ones.
Lamar Jackson will never be an elite passer.
Yeah. That one's tough.
That one's real tough.
It's tough.
That one's real tough. To be fair, though, he couldn't throw the football accurately.
Yeah, the deep throws.
The deep ball was garbage in his early career.
Again, he got outplayed by Kenny Pickett twice. So there are moments where you're going to be correct on.
Yes, it happens.
Okay, all right. I feel better. I feel better.
Oh, Kenny Two Gloves.
Kenny Two Gloves.
But he would have an AFC championship if Mark Andrews doesn't drop a flat route.
Ding, 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 ding,
Speaking
ding.
of sliding doors.
Oh, boy. I felt so bad for him in that moment.
Yeah. Especially for a guy who's that good.
And they're investing so much in Likely, so you know that he's on his way out, too.
Yeah.
Like,
that was your chance, bro. Brutal.
That's one of those ones that pops up when you're in the bar 20 years later. You walk into a bar in Baltimore. You're Mark Andrews, right? Yeah. You suck. It's like, I know, I suck.
You ever wonder what your teachers are like, coaches are like outside of the office and the workplace? I don't think any of them are as cool as this guy. We'll get to that next, but there's Casey with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, the Blazers picked up a win last night on the road in Memphis, taking down the Grizzlies 122-114. Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, both with strong performances, they combined for 65. Portland will travel to Houston next to take on the Rockets tomorrow at 5 p.m. A trial date has officially been set for former Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups. All the defendants met yesterday for a status hearing inside the United States Courthouse in Brooklyn, where Judge Ramon Reyes set a trial date of November 2nd. And due to the number of defendants at the moment, federal prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss how to divvy up the case for trial. Some NFL news for you per Adam Schefter, as the Chicago Bears have agreed to a trade with the Bills, sending wide receiver DJ Moore over to Buffalo. The trade cannot be finalized until March 11th when the league year officially starts, but Josh Allen will now have a new downfield option. And finally, the World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The United States will take on Brazil tonight at 5 p.m., but Oregon State's own Travis Bazzana got things underway last night as he homered to right in a 3-0 win for Australia over Chinese Taipei. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Your home for Seahawks football. The Fan
Get your trick on the street.
Web Gems coming up next. Everybody's favorite. Again, it's 10 Toes Down Thursday. Get those questions you need unequivocal answers. No wishy-washy. No fence-sitting. 100% all 10 toes. 2 feet down. Get those in. 503-864-6326. Web Gems next. This is, I don't know, Danny, I have to apologize to you. When you showed this to me, I was like, ooh, let's do that on Friday. That was a poor choice.
And then you read.
That was a poor choice on my part. Even Sprager was like, that's a poor choice on your part. So, again, always willing to learn.
It happens.
Learn things, admit mistakes. Today I have learned that we need to talk about a men's basketball program whose coach might be a pimp and that I am fat. These are the 2 things that I learned today. I'm happy to have learned one of the 2. The other, we'll have to work on. We'll have to figure that out. But Cal State University, Bakersfield. Did you know that the Big West Conference existed?
I did a day ago.
Another thing that I have learned today.
No, I did.
I know. But you don't think about the Big West Conference for a very, very long. If we didn't live in,
it's like if Bakersfield or Fullerton comes up, you're like, oh, okay.
If we didn't live in the Pacific Northwest, we would not know Big Sky. We would not know Big
100%.
Sky, without a doubt. The WAC. Remember the WAC?
Oh, yeah.
We would not have known the WAC. You know, they're lucky that I know what Missouri Valley is, what the A10 was. Well, the A10's kind of a sneaky basketball.
It is also
conference.
I do love the Missouri Valley Conference, though. The name just sounds good.
I mean, Maction.
Yeah, Max is great.
Maction.
That whole region right there is pretty good. I like that.
The belt.
Yeah.
Cal State Bakersfield has learned that their head coach moonlights as a pimp. He traffics women.
How does one moonlight as a pimp? I feel like,
dare I say, he's moonlighting as a basketball coach.
That's kind of where I was thinking, right? Like that's,
bro. I think you're a pimp.
Yeah.
I don't think this is like Clark Kent. No,
I think it's the other way around. It's like, it's more like bow, bow, bow.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Getting higgy with it.
Like, fix it or the whole staff will fall.
That's the email that was sent from a tipster.
Oh, man, dude. This guy's like trafficked women for years across 4 states. It says he was a player development coordinator and then later an assistant coach before becoming the head coach. Yeah, no, he was still an assistant.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're good at recruiting, are you like, where did you learn your recruiting tips from? Also, why isn't Cal State Bakersfield any better? If you're pimping out the ladies,
I mean, this is just,
He's a hoe.
if you pimping out the ladies, why ain't you getting the? We all heard the stories of the U.
so this guy Mays he's being held without bail.
Of course he is, dude.
It's like, damn.
Dude, he's a sex trafficker.
Yeah.
He's got people that will get him out of the country.
11 criminal and misdemeanor charges, including felony charges such as pimping. Like,
Is that a real crime?
The charge is actually pimping.
I've been convicted of a felony pimping too, pimping in the 2nd degree.
Here's the crazy thing. He was also charged with possession of automatic firearms.
Yeah, baby, you're not allowed to have automatic firearms.
Well, you are. You need to have a class 2, but number one, they're very hard to get.
Oh, okay.
And they're very expensive. Like, I'm not going to turn this into a whole gun thing, but just so people know, like, if you, like, anytime anything ever happens anywhere, the number one, the number of automatic weapons in this country is infinitesimally small. Because, like, if you wanted to get an automatic weapon, the entry price is $30,000.
Really?
That's the entry price.
Ooh.
You don't just go get them. They aren't out on the streets.
This reminds me of Cat Williams, his Money Mike in Friday After Next. Pimp in Distress.
Yeah, 100%. Like, so
Pimp in Distress.
So that he had
Pimp
one.
down.
Pimp down. I need those drops. I'm going to get those drops after the show today.
And that he doesn't
Note
have the
to
NFA
self.
stuff behind it to
Yeah.
get it. Let me tell you right now, ATF, they love hearing this. They're like, we're going to throw everything at you.
Let's see.
So you had that with high-capacity magazines, possession of meth and marijuana with intent to sell. Possession of more than 600 images of youth or child pornography.
Oh, dude.
And distribution of obscene matter involving someone under 18.
Look, I am never going to, when done legally and consensual, sex work is totally fine in my book. If that's the route you want to go, whether it's entertainment, hookers, things like that, as long as you're consenting and doing it safely. So if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. Can't bring the kids in, man. Can't bring the kids in.
Yeah, I tend to veer on the side of neither, but yeah, this is wild. The AD and the head coach down there have stepped down.
Well, I know, because it's either like what does Sam Rothstein always say? You're either too stupid and you didn't know it, or you were in on it. Either way, you're fired.
You got to go.
Yeah.
It's just, this is a wild, wild, wild case. Like, this is, I mean, Chauncey Billups was in court yesterday, so maybe not the wildest thing I've heard in the past 24 hours. I mean, it's just like, what do you do? Like, how does this even happen in the first place?
You boys like Mexico?
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's where he's headed.
I guess this, but we probably do. I know we're up against it, but like, the idea of, or not the idea, but like what came out of Chauncey Billups' appearance yesterday, procedural, nothing huge there in that sense, but there are 30 defendants right now with a potential for 21 of them reaching plea deals.
Oh yeah, dude, they all gonna sing.
21 of the 30.
They all gonna sing.
And just as
nobody wants to go to jail, man.
As a reminder, if found convicted of charges, the guys that you kind of know, you're looking at 20 plus years in federal prison.
In federal.
Like, this isn't
federal, pound me in the you-know-what.
Yeah, this isn't Club Fed. This is, yeah, it's not something that's great. So I would expect over the next probably 2 months, 3 months, you're going to start seeing things change. So
10 toes down, Club Fed, not a bad life. If you have to be in federal prison, Club Fed ain't a bad life.
Oh yeah, if you
not a bad life.
No. Club Fed if you have to be in federal prison, but these guys aren't going to Club Fed.
No. You're gonna go to a bad spot.
Yeah, and by the way, the people involved are mobsters, so take of that what you will.
They might find you in federal. They might find you there. When we come back, let's get into some web gems, everybody's favorite. The Big Nooner's not too far away. Stick with us. 105.1 The Fan. All right, this Web Gem's everybody's favorite. Do it every day at 11:45. Coming up in the big nooner, we have 10 Toes Down. Get those questions in, 503-864-6326. And Russell Wilson has decided to write checks.
Oh.
Instead of being corny, he's decided to write checks.
Mm.
So we'll get to that. Have a fun little big nooner. But Web Gems comes to you by way of spring training, amigo. The automated ball strike system off to a rip-roaring success.
Oh, no way.
They are, let's see, they have a success rate. It says a success rate of 50 to 52%. That this indicates that when a player challenges a call, the human's umpire decision is overturned roughly half the time.
Yep. Also, bring back my box.
I know, dude. You don't have to tell me where it is, but give me the box.
No. Give me both. Why are you taking it away? Give me one good reason why.
Because I think they think that the how am I trying to say this? The display of the VAR, basically, the video replay, that anticipation drives ratings.
But no, it doesn't.
I think so, dude.
I'm
I think
not-
that's what they're thinking. Is they're
overthinking it because I'm not tuning into it and going, you know what? I need to find out about this right now. That's not happening.
Phone. Danny, they're going to replay.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, get your ass to a TV.
No, it's dumb. Every part of that is dumb.
I know. The West Sacramento Athletics, they are the best. They have the best scores so far. They've been correct over 68% of the time that they've called it.
Look, man, just put ABS in.
I know.
And not on challenges. Just put it in.
Just put it in. It's gonna get there eventually. Did you see what Chris Sale said about ABS? He said, "Dude, I'm not an umpire. I will never challenge a call. If my catcher wants to, go for it. I will never challenge a call. I'm a pitcher. I think all my pitches are correct."
I would never say that as a pitcher.
I know, but he said,
because now you're closing the door.
but then he also said, "I always think my pitches are correct.
Mm.
It's not going to benefit the team if I call it." I was like, "Huh. I don't know really where I stand on this, but okay."
That's a pretty outstanding ego.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Chris,
if
Chris
I-
Sale's a weird guy.
I would say though, if I threw the ball like Chris Sale, I might feel like that too.
Hall of Famer. And the answer is no.
Yeah, if you pause, it's tough.
Chris Sale.
Really good though.
Pretty good.
Hall of really good.
Hall of very, very, very good.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Hey, look, I've told you this many, many times. Look, I was wrong about the pitch clock. I was wrong about stolen bases, the bases being bigger. I like the human error. But maybe if umps are wrong as much as we think they are, now umps are correct like 98% of the time, which is a wild number.
But also, there's games where we've seen an ump have, just like a player, you can have a bad day.
Totally.
There have been days where
Some of the best umpires in the world have bad days.
yeah, Jim Joyce.
Jinx. You owe me
Yeah.
Coke. Oh, it sounds delicious right now.
So we don't need to make a segment for this, but I just saw this pop up, which is we were
Oh,
just
go for
talking
it.
about the Bears. Looking back, this is from Warren Sharp. Looking back on the Bryce Young trade, the Panthers got Bryce Young. The Bears got Caleb Williams, Darnell Wright, Tyreek Stevenson, Luther Burden, and a 2026 second-round pick.
Boo. For Bryce.
Woof.
If you told me that's what Caleb Williams cost, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Bryce Young and then the rest, I'd be like, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And even then, you're like,
Bro, Caleb for Bryce ain't fair.
no.
Man, Carolina really wanted Bryce.
Trading up for quarterbacks that can't miss is a bad idea.
What year is that draft?
2 years ago? So about 3 years ago?
3 years ago. So the
Was it 24?
2023 draft?
Yeah.
Right? That must be what it is. Yes, 2023 draft.
Yeah.
Let's see here real quick. CJ Stroud, number 2. Will Anderson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Richardson.
Oof.
Ooh, hey, here's a guy, Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah, it turns out the team did pretty well there.
Hey, at number 8, here's a guy named, how do you pronounce this? Bijan?
Yeah.
Did I say that
Bijan
right?
sounds like Dijon.
At 9 is Jalen Carter.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about number 7.
I skipped it. I'm sorry.
Thank
bud.
you.
12, Jameer Gibbs.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, no, there's
17, Christian Gonzalez.
yeah, Will McDonald's in there. Jack Campbell's in there.
20, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Mm-hmm.
21, Quentin Johnson.
Yeah.
22, Zay Flowers. Jordan Addison. Whoa, that is a giant run of wide receivers.
You see Kincaid in there.
Dalton Kincaid,
Miles
correct.
Murphy.
Correct.
Nolan Smith.
You really, really liked Bryce Young, huh?
Real tough.
In the draft, Matt Miller's NFL comp, Drew Brees.
That's tough.
That's tough.
That's tough.
That's tough. You got to own that one, Miller. You got to own that one.
Yeesh.
And I love it. It's just because he's small.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just
small
because
and accurate.
Small and accurate must be Drew Brees. Like,
Yeah.
no, Drew Brees had a cannon.
Yeah.
Like the dude was unworldly.
Yeah.
And a genius IQ. But because he's short.
Not every little quarterback is Drew Brees.
I know, dude. It's like, black guy can run. Oh, must be like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
It's like Lamar is a lot more than just a black man that can run. That guy's a pretty damn good quarterback.
Turns out.
I hate those comps. I wish that people would give me real comps,
Yeah, don't give me Hall of Famers. Give me
Well, although I don't know, I might push back on that because I see that in NBA drafts a lot, mock drafts. They're like, this guy is like, his draft comp is Fred VanVleet. And I'm like, okay, so like an average point guard, above average point guard.
Oh, NBA title winning all-star.
Probably shouldn't have taken a shot
Fred.
at VanVleet. I like VanVleet.
But that's the thing is,
that was not fair.
Here's the thing.
That was not fair.
It's like if you're saying like Darius Garland is Mike Conley. It's like, well, he's already better than Mike because he had multiple All-Stars.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
He is. Darius is better than Mike. But
will
again,
Mike Conley? Will Darius play 20 years like Mike Conley?
If his feet don't fail him.
His feet might fail him.
That's the only thing. But like when you make those comps, I like it when they're like, this guy's Mike Conley. You know what I hear what I hear when somebody says that? Oh, you're telling me I've got a guy for 15 years.
Yeah.
That is going to be better than most guys in the league.
Fair point.
If you're not drafting top 3, that is outside the bounds. Like,
I guess
that's a good pick.
I guess I just always want to know what the ultimate ceiling of a guy is. That's why I'm cool with the Hall of Famers.
Staggering majority aren't those guys.
Yeah, true.
Like if you're looking at this draft, you're like, well, Francisco, I'm just throwing a name out there. He's John Kitna. And I'm like,
Kitna played 10 plus years in the league.
Pretty good quarterback.
He's got that like Ryan Fitzpatrick life to him where he's a backup really, but had many opportunities to start.
Again, I wouldn't take him number 1. But like again, if that was the actual comp, like give me something more real than that.
Boy, the quarterbacks in this draft doo-doo.
Yeah. It was not great.
Yeah.
Not
that
great.
makes a lot more sense. All right, let's get into the big nooner, all right? Russ is throwing shade, huh? Throwing shade, huh? Plus 10 toes down. We'll get to all that in one more hour to go. 105.1 The Fan.
So, what are you reading?
I'm checking out the ratings on the new TVs, and it looks like Samsung, LG, and Sony got the best scores.
Just like last year. What about those new high dynamic range TVs?
They got the highest scores of all, but their prices are really high.
Did you check online?
Yeah, their prices were about the same.
Well, there's one place where we can get a hot deal on those top-rated models.
Where?
At Video Only. Check out the ratings on TV stores.
I see. Video Only scored better than the others.
So, if you want the best deal on the
From the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, the Blazers picked up a win last night on the road in Memphis, beating the Grizzlies 122-114. Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, both with strong performances, they combined for 65. Portland will travel to Houston next to take on the Rockets tomorrow at 5 p.m. An update in Chauncey Billups as a trial date has officially been set. All the defendants met yesterday for a status hearing inside the United States Courthouse in Brooklyn, where Judge Ramon Reyes set a trial date for November 2nd. And due to the number of defendants at the moment, federal prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss how to divvy up the case for trial. Some NFL news for you per Adam Schefter, as the Chicago Bears have agreed to a trade with the Bills, sending wide receiver DJ Moore over to Buffalo. The trade can't be finalized until March 11th when the league year officially starts, but Josh Allen will now have a new downfield option. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The United States takes on Brazil tonight at 5 p.m., but Oregon State's own Travis Bazzana got things underway last night as he homered to right in a 3-0 win for Australia over Chinese Taipei. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The home of prime time with Isaac and Sue.
Two down, one to go here. The firm of Harrison Meringue. We do this bad boy every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Thank you for joining us. After us, we'll kick it over to Duck Insider from 1 to 2. The Fan Happy Hour with Luke Anderson from 2 to 3. And then his prime time. Isaac and Suk 3 to 7. Sounds like Nemec 6, so no recruiting with Andrew Nemec tonight. Sorry about that for you guys. I know he's been doing that show for a long time, so if you miss out, I will apologize for you on Nemec's behalf, where he does not feel well. 13 hours today of live, continuous, local, regional sports talk radio.
Gotta be careful with the mud butt.
Gotta be careful, dude. It's not to be messing around with, dude. I got a kid sick at home right now. Again, she got sick for the second time, dude.
Stay away from me.
I know, dude. She got healthy for 3 days and then got sick again.
She didn't get healthy.
I know. Well, no, she did. She perked alive. She was ready to go.
Just pumped her full of drugs.
Yeah, and then
You're fine.
And then for 3-4 days she was great, and now she's dead.
Yeah,
Not dead.
I have managed to get through this. We are in March now, and I have not gotten it.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I feel great, Danny. You're good.
Stay away from me.
I will. Well then. Yeah, dude. Maybe you should do your sex noise stretch sounds over there then.
Oh God.
Yeah. No. Now I'm coming with firepower, baby.
That's mean.
Who needs guns, dude? I don't need guns. I have bio warfare.
Yeah, look, I do it over there because if I fall, I've got the wall to fall into. Okay?
There's a wall over there.
There's glass.
Yeah, you're not gonna go through that glass.
You think?
Dude, I can't stop watching this. Casey, I have found a live Eagle's Nest camera.
Maybe it'll
I don't know
turn.
if you can see
No,
it now.
not
You
quite.
can't see it. At Big Bear. Dude, I can't stop watching.
There's
this.
this majestic bald eagle in his
So
big old
beautiful.
nest. He's got his head's all wet because he just went fishing.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to drop the link.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Put it on the show page here for you.
There was I went out to
It's at
dinner.
the very top.
Went out to dinner with some friends at their place, and a neighbor had a game camera. And
Yeah.
I think I told us the other day. There was a mountain lion going through Wilsonville.
Well, there's
I was like, I saw the camera. And I was like, they said mountain lion, and I went, cougar, like small, like bobcat, like what are we talking about? Then I saw the video. I'm like, oh, that's a 120-pound cat. Like, what is that thing doing down here?
Somebody's been posting like a water tunnel sort of thing, like a drainage tunnel out in Beaverton, and there's like a beaver and some other crazy wildlife at night
Oh, really?
that people have been showing. Yeah, like coyotes and beavers and
little
weird
do you
stuff.
know, Beaverton has beavers.
Do they really? I just thought this was like an Oregon State thing.
Yeah, no. There's legitimately there's Fano Creek Park. There's a bunch of beavers. There's nutria too, but there's a bunch of beavers.
Yeah, a
through there.
bunch of nutria.
Yeah, Yeah, I remember the first time I saw a nutria and I thought it was a beaver, and then its rat tail and bright orange teeth freaked me out. And I was like 7 years old. I'm like, "Wah! What happened to that beaver?"
Yeah, so again, I'm from Lake Oswego, so a bunch of nutria will just post up around the canal areas. First time I saw one, I thought it was just a rock. Then you get a little closer, you see those orange teeth, and go, "Oh, I shouldn't be near this thing."
Yeah, no, when you see an animal with bright orange teeth, that is a weird thing. Like, you're just not really prepared for that. It's almost comical. But then you see the rat tail, and you're like, what happened to you?
I may have done something terrible.
Oh, no, what?
Well, our YouTube numbers are going down, and the bald eagle's nest are going up. I did not think this all the way through, Danny.
Everyone's like, wait, bald eagle camera? I want to see.
I have made myself sad. Somehow I've given people the better option.
You can do both.
I am currently doing both. Well, the Eagle's not going to give you hot takes on sports.
He might.
Who's going to tell you that? Who's going to give you bad quarterback advice like me?
He's just going to be there and be majestic.
He is beautiful.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Game cameras are fun.
They are. I love the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears are awesome. The Bears are great.
You had the owl one up earlier.
The owl, yeah,
Cute
that one looked
owls.
a little lamer.
Yeah.
This Eagle one is definitely.
It depends on the owl. That's the thing. Like, certain owls rock. Other owls, not so much. There's one in Wilsonville flying around at night, and I'm like, good. You take care of those little varmints.
Circle of life.
I'm a big fan of owls and bats. Pro bat.
You know how we always think Russell Wilson is super cringy and lame and all this kind of stuff?
We're not gonna talk bats? All right, fine.
Dude, he's writing checks, man. He's writing checks and he's starting to cash them.
Oh?
This is Russell Wilson on Bussin' with the Boys on Sean Payton.
Say much. I never hardly ever say anything. I think there's a time and place. But sometimes you get fatigued of people talking about you. You just like you mentioned, we're all human. You know, but it's one thing for people that maybe aren't in the field or aren't people say bots or whatever talking. Like I don't worry about that stuff. Like that never. But to me, when you've been in the ring or you've been on the same side of this and that, and I got the same amount of rings as you got, meaning Sean. Listen, I got a lot of respect for him as a play caller, this and that. But to take a shot, I don't like. I don't think it's necessary, especially when I'm not even on your own team anymore. So for me, I've realized I've stayed quiet for so long. There's a time and place where I'm not. For me, I know who I am as a competitor, as a warrior, as a champion too. I've beaten Sean too. You know, like we've been on the same place and same thing. And so it's not a matter of disrespect. Just don't disrespect.
You know, if Russ was more like this, I'd respect the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I think if he was more like this, he'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Where was this in Pittsburgh?
Dude, where is this?
Seattle.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Just kept it a buck.
It's like
There's no corniness.
It's
no
in
nothing.
between the corny and Seattle. You know, when he tries to get like all tough guy.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. You know, like this is in between that super corny politician role that he does, and then when he tries to act all super tough and hard, this is the happy medium. He's like, yo, dude, I respect you as a play caller. I got as many rings as you do.
Keep my name out your mouth.
I've beat you.
Yeah.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Again, I think you've said it the best. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Keep it a
I'm gonna
buck.
keep it a buck.
Yeah.
It's so strange too. Like,
That's the most likable I've ever heard him sound.
exactly.
Ever.
Dude. There is a time.
I thought it was AI, like legitimately.
There is a time that I was talking with a good buddy of mine who is a diehard Seahawk fan, was not a Russell Wilson guy.
Most people weren't, especially at the end.
The Seahawk fans, it's wild. Most non-Seahawk fans like Russ Wilson more than Seahawk fans do. There was a time period, man, I'm telling you, dude, a 3-year period where I thought Russ was the best quarterback in the NFL. And that included times when Rodgers was still good in Green Bay. Brady was still alive and kicking in New England, winning Super Bowls. That's how good Russ was for like a 2-3 year period.
He was beating Rodgers in Green Bay.
He was. You know,
beat him twice.
You're right. The bald eagle wouldn't give us these takes.
No, they wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, is this hot? Am I giving you boiling right now? Am I giving you boiling takes right now?
Woo!
Man down. 11:30.
The bald eagle.
in distress.
Flip over to the bald eagle right now. Is he shaking his head?
He's nodding.
No,
he's nodding.
nodding?
He agrees. He agrees. Russ Wilson.
Or he agrees with me.
Let Russ cook. No.
But in all seriousness, though, like, that was the most likable I've ever heard Russell Wilson sound. Ever.
Yeah, I mean, this texter says Russ tries on a new persona. Don't believe it. This is just his newest act to try and remain relevant. That might be true, but I would think as you get older, similar to, you know, like, oh, you can't get mad at me, I was drunk. Wow, man, I mean, when you're drunk, you're usually probably more honest than you usually are.
Speaking from experience?
Yeah, I have a lot of people that like to tell me, sorry, I was drunk. I don't usually act that way. And I'm like, I don't buy that.
Oh, I was just thinking maybe it was you.
Oh, no, I'm exactly the same all the time. I'm just an idiot and a loser all the time.
Keeping it a buck.
Yeah,
Yep.
keeping it a buck, dude.
There you
You
go.
got it, man. That could be true. But what I would like to say is I would like to think that as Russ is getting older, he's probably getting closer and closer to what he actually is.
Yeah.
And if this is what he actually is, because I don't think Russ needs to play the politician anymore.
No.
He doesn't need to try to be, the gangster hard guy, but like keep it a buck, like you said, and be normal. And I think people, your legacy will go down a lot better. We'll start laughing about the corniness. We'll start laughing about his bad year in Pittsburgh, his bad year in New York. Like we can laugh at his disaster in Denver because we'll say the guy won a Super Bowl and should have won two if they run the football.
Yeah.
And for a 3-year period was one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. That's how I'd remember him. That might be enough to get you in the Hall of Fame.
Maybe.
I think Russ is a Hall of Fame talent.
I mean, probably was, but, again, NFL Hall of Fame, if I pause, it's a no.
Yeah.
I
I do the same thing as always. I think Russell Wilson's Hall of Fame talent. I just think his head is an idiot.
Sure.
Again, I keep saying it, but it's the greatest generation of quarterbacks. If you happen to win a Super Bowl during the greatest generation of quarterbacks, you arguably have a chance.
You have a chance, for sure. I'm not saying it's a
First ballot? Maybe no.
No.
But you have a chance.
No.
Sure.
Definitely not first ballot. But you got a chance, yeah. I mean, then you ask the question, can you tell the story of football without Russell Wilson?
Yeah. It's Legion of Boom.
Like you went
Yes, because you're talking about the Legion.
of Boom.
That's who you're talking about.
And then you just offhand comment that Russell Wilson was the quarterback?
What?
Dude, Russell Wilson's better than Sam Darnold.
I mean, he's not Trent Dilfer.
No, he's better than Sam Darnold.
Is he?
Yeah. I think Russell Wilson's better than Sam Darnold.
Career-wise, yeah.
Am I crazy on this?
Over the last... So here's a little peek behind the curtain. During the Blazers game last night, the sports office at K2 turned into a discussion about Sam Darnold. Because I was like, production-wise, he's been a top 5 quarterback the last 2 years, right? I'm like,
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Sam's coming along.
Like, I didn't know this until I kind of started. Somebody else said to me a couple days ago, and I started kind of digging into it. I'm like, last 2 years, he's thrown for, on average, 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks.
Back-to-back 14 wins.
And 67% completion percentage with 14 wins. And I'm just like, if I strip the name away and I told you those stats, who do you think that is? Like, you're thinking, okay, it's not Stafford because the numbers aren't that high. Like, you thinking, is that Mahomes? Is that Allen? Is
that Alex Smith?
Like, that doesn't look like it. That's really good. And I started having the conversation. I'm like, over the last 2 years, how many quarterbacks in the NFL are better than Sam Darnold? Like, just strip the name away. Back-to-back 14-win seasons, 4,200 yards on average, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks, 67% completion percentage.
I'd say 3 quarterbacks are better than him.
Like, that's. I know we're talking about Russ here, but like, Darnold's last 2 years, he's been a top 5 quarterback. And I was like, as I said that out loud last night, I was like, holy crap, he's been a top 5 quarterback the last 2 years.
As of right now, I would take Sam Darnold over Justin Herbert.
Which isn't like
to
say out loud is a crazy thing to say.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not living in that world. Russell Wilson's a 10-time Pro Bowler.
Mm-hmm.
Finished 3rd Rookie of the Year, 4th in Offensive Player of the Year, 3rd Offensive Player of the Year, 2nd Offensive Player of the Year, All-Pro Team 2. In 2017, he led the league in touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. He's close.
And he's good.
No, he is. I'm not taking it away from him.
Russ is good.
I mean, what's
career completion percentage of 64.5.
Who's a player that benefited the most from a post-career embracing of just actually who they are?
Off the top of my head, I don't have anybody. Who are you thinking of?
A-Rod?
Alex Rodriguez? Oh, he's way more likable now than he ever was as a player.
By a lot. And I think it's changed a lot of opinions.
And he's working on it. I mean, he's become corny because of it.
You know what I mean?
He's trying to be like, hee, ha, ha, I'm a fun guy.
But I think he's...
Totally.
I think that the petulant child serious motif that he put on in Texas and New York wasn't what he was. I think he was always corny.
Yeah, possibly.
But it's like, that's fine. That's fine.
Let yourself be that.
Yeah, like
That's what I always say. Just be you, man.
I'm just trying
That's
to
what I
like
tell my kids all the time. Don't try to be normal, quote unquote.
you just don't see it
Be
happen
weird.
all that often.
No. All right, it's a Thursday. That means 10 toes down. We'll go to there next. Is send some in 503-864-6326 or over on the YouTubes. 10 toes next. 105.1 The Fan. 10 toes down, baby. It's Thursday. That's what we do every Thursday at 12:15. 10 toes down.
Hot bird action.
Your questions get unequivocal answers. No wishy-wash. Let's get right to it. According to ProFootballReference.com, players whose career was of similar quality and shape to Russell Wilson. Would you like to hear the list? Brett Favre, Matt Stafford, Dan Fouts, Fran Tarkenton, Matt Ryan, John Elway, Dan Marino, Phillip Rivers, and Joe Montana.
We good?
It is wild. Dare I say Russell Wilson is probably the most polarizing. No, 10 toes down. Russell Wilson's the most polarizing player in the history of the Seattle Seahawks. I'm looking at the text line right here. Peak Wilson is so much better than Darnold. Next, Russell Wilson never received an MVP vote. Like, this is it.
Back-to-back texts.
It is back-to-back texts, and it is, I love Russ, I hate Russ. There's no middle ground.
There's no middle ground.
There's no middle ground with him.
Which is weird because I kind of find myself in the middle ground with him. And I was saying during the break, maybe I'm tainted because of all the negative stuff around him, but his production was incredible. He was very good. If he's not a Hall of Famer, he might be the poster boy for the Hall of Very Good.
Or he's the line. Is he better than Russell Wilson?
Yes.
Then you're a Hall of Famer.
It's the Mitch Richmond in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Then 10 toes down this. Is Matt Ryan better than Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Julio Jones is what made Matt Ryan so fantastic for 10 years.
Whoa.
Julio Jones is by far the most athletic other than Calvin Johnson. I think he's by far the best receiver I've ever seen on tape. Not named Antonio.
The absolute best. One bad throw. Love him.
Wasn't a bad throw.
It wasn't.
Butler made a better play.
Yeah.
Butler made the play, and Belichick knew it was coming.
Yep. And how much does that change the narrative?
If he's got two, it's over.
Yeah.
If he's got two, there's a statue of him outside of Seattle. They never let him go.
No.
And he becomes the backup and the mentor to whatever young kid they have right now.
Or it ends so bad.
Or he's still the quarterback right now.
Or it ends so bad.
Yes. I mean, the drop into Denver was bad.
That was bad, but it could have been.
I mean, they won 6 games this last year in Seattle.
Could have been worse, though.
But if you're 10 toes in, if Russell Wilson is the litmus test and you say Matt Ryan's better, then Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, probably. I get what Casey's saying, but
Matt Ryan won an MVP.
Yeah,
and he doesn't play defense to lose 28-3. I mean, that offense lost their mojo.
Sure.
But he was up 28-3. How's that on Matt Ryan? That's why I never felt Kyle Shanahan and Matt Ryan should be taking the blame for that.
Yeah, they scored 28 points.
They scored 28 points against the Patriots. That's a lot of points against that team.
No, Dan Quinn on the other side.
There you go. Like, maybe that guy should take the heat more. And I feel like it's always Shanahan and Ryan.
It is funny. It's like Dan Quinn's like,
I know. He's like, thanks, guys.
Appreciate you.
You better buy me dinner all the time, bro. This is your fault, not mine.
And I'd argue that the 28-3 proves my point a little bit more. Julio Jones had the highest rated individual effort in any Super Bowl compared to anybody else. He has the highest grade of any player in Super Bowl history.
Any player in Super Bowl history. That's wild.
Leo Chenal is the second closest with a 92.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly.
Who else is on that list? Like, where's Terrell Owens in that Super Bowl?
Lane Johnson is at an 83.2.
Wow. That must be some damn good blocking.
Nick Foles makes the list. Russell Wilson does make the list.
Boom.
And Rodgers makes the list.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not have Casey not a fan of Matt Ryan on my bingo card today.
I'm just that much of a Julio guy.
Fair. Julio is a freak of freaks. That is a pure dyed-in-the-wool number one wide receiver. Julio's freak athleticism is up there with Calvin Johnson. Like, that kind of, like, you are built in a factory to be a wide receiver. I just didn't think you didn't like Matt Ryan as much. Not that you don't like him.
I'll go 10 toes down. Russ is a Hall of Famer.
There you go, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is Phillip Rivers?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Then yeah, Russ is a Hall of Famer.
Hell yeah, Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. Phillip Rivers is more of a Hall of Famer than Eli Manning. He just has 2 rings. They got traded for each other.
Yeah.
Isn't Eli higher up on the passing list?
Maybe. He played more games.
Yeah.
I think Phillip Rivers is bona fide Hall of Famer.
Ooh, here's a good one. Russell Wilson or Kurt Warner?
Warner.
I'll take Kurt Warner. Better ball.
I mean, that he revolutionized
Pure passer.
the game.
Both have lost in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
True.
Both have bad red zone interceptions in a Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner's lost in 2 Super Bowls.
Also, Kurt's really good.
Kurt's really good.
I would take Russell because at least Russell threw the pick to a corner, not a linebacker.
Dude, that linebacker is one of the scariest humans to
Edge
ever walk
rusher.
planet Earth.
Edge rusher.
One of the scariest
Shout
man
out
pajamas
Debo.
I've ever seen in my life.
It happens.
I'll be interested. We'll have to put this. This is the line. Russell
Yeah.
Wilson is the line
For quarterback.
for quarterback.
Yeah, there you go.
Kurt Warner is just a pure blood passer. That's why I like Kurt Warner a lot. But Russ.
Also, you talk about, can you tell a story of the NFL? No, you cannot tell a story of the NFL with the greatest show on turf.
No, not without Kurt Warner, and not even just the show on turf, just Kurt Warner.
It's one of the best stories in the history of the game.
Now, I love Russ's moonball. I love that thing. It's so pretty to me, and he had escapability. He's not Lamar Josh.
Yeah.
Not Lamar Josh. He's not huge like Roethlisberger, but he could get out there if he needed to, and I always liked that about him. And he had a soft touch on the football. That's what it was pretty when he threw the football.
Oh yeah. To me, the only person in my lifetime who threw a clearly better deep ball was Rodgers.
Oh, I mean,
Rodgers throws the best deep ball in the history of the game.
Matty Stafford, man. We watched him throw a ball 60 yards across the field and drop it on the other side of a defender.
I know.
Twice.
He's not wrong.
Twice.
Rodgers has 30 of those. That's the thing. It's like he did it for so long, so many times. That's the thing. I don't think anybody ever threw a ball where the nose dropped in better than him.
He's a little corny, but he's a great quarterback. Russell Wilson will always be the guy that ended the Rose Bowl spiking the ball when time was out. Man,
there's no in between.
There's no in between.
I do love that.
Matt Ryan's 2-0 versus Russ in the playoffs, so there's no in between.
Love it.
No in between.
Love it.
You got hate in your heart, let it out. We'll continue here with 10 Toes Down. I got some from you guys. Get some in. We might be able to squeeze them in. 503-864-6326 or over on the YouTubes. There's lowercase with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, the Blazers picked up a win last night on the road in Memphis, beating the Grizzlies 122-114. Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant, both with strong performances, they combined for 65. Portland will travel to Houston next to take on the Rockets tomorrow at 5 p.m. An update on head coach Chauncey Billups as a trial date has officially been set, as all the defendants met yesterday for a status hearing inside the United States Courthouse in Brooklyn, where Judge Ramon Reyes set a trial date of November 2nd. And due to the number of defendants at the moment, federal prosecutors and defense attorneys will discuss how to divvy up that case for trial. Some NFL news for you per Adam Schefter, as the Chicago Bears have agreed to a trade with the Bills, sending wide receiver DJ Moore over to Buffalo. That trade can't be finalized until March 11th when the league year officially starts, but Buffalo is getting another deep threat weapon. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is officially underway. The United States will take on Brazil tomorrow at 5 p.m., but Oregon State's own Travis Bazzana got things underway last night as he homered to right in a 3-0 win for Australia over Chinese Taipei. For more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Sports Saturday with Joe Fisher and Rashad Taylor.
I think we struck a chord with this Russell Wilson thing.
Turns out,
If we ever need something to do, Danny, someone just say something outlandish about Russell Wilson, and we'll just go for an hour.
it just goes either way. There's no. It's
I
a
can't
fork in the
think-
road. There ain't no middle path.
I can't think of another quarterback that is that polarizing.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. We all know that he's good.
Yeah.
Now, the debate is whether or not how good he is, but it's also like the dude's never been arrested. The dude's never been charged with beating women. The dude's not a thief. Like, by all accounts, if my daughter came home and said, "This is my fiance, Russell," I'd be like, "Dude, nice to meet you, man." And stoked.
He's a great stepfather.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go. See? I'm a bonus dad. I know what's up with that. What? I missed the joke here.
It's Future's
Future.
kid.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good genes.
There you go.
I took an entire year off without listening to Future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bumping it up now.
Did he make your spaceship? Is he on your spaceship list?
No.
Okay.
We talked about it. He was close.
He was very close.
Yeah.
He was right on the line.
Yeah.
10 toes down. If you reheat pizza in a toaster oven, you'll never want leftover pizza another way. And I used to be a cold pizza guy. That comes from P1 Shane. That is a fact. 10 toes down. My wife made me get rid of my toaster oven, and it is the number one complaint I have about our relationship.
Why did she make you get rid of it?
Because she was like, nobody uses it. It's ugly. I don't want it out.
What? She's not listening.
She's not. No, she's definitely not listening.
Not just yours, mine. Why? What is the complaint about like kitchen appliances being out?
I don't know, dude.
I want them out. I want the air fryer out. I want the Instant Pot out.
I put the crock pot and the Instant Pot away.
I use them regularly.
But I finally broke the wife of putting the toaster away. It's like, no, I use the toaster almost every day.
Why? I don't get it. Like, what are we using that space for otherwise?
They're appliances.
Yes.
That's what they do.
I'm not a coffee person, and my girlfriend drinks coffee every morning.
Do you need to put the coffee pot away?
Nope.
Exactly.
Yet I have to put away the air fryer, the toaster.
Why?
Every time.
Why?
I don't mind the air fryer. I don't mind the crock pot.
Does it get used more than once a week? If the answer is yes, leave it out.
Agreed.
Leave it out.
I don't think I have a good spot for my air fryer in terms of like where my cabinets are from the counter.
Sure.
I think my air fryer might be too big so that I have to put away. But I'm with you, dude. I want that toaster oven back so bad. When I lived before my wife and I were together and I lived by myself for 6 years or something like that, I didn't own a toaster. I didn't own a toaster.
Sure.
I owned a microwave. I didn't own a toaster or a microwave because I had a toaster oven.
Yeah.
That does both.
I don't get the desire to have like the counter space that is just empty.
I mean, people just like clean looking kitchens, man.
But
kitchen is where people. Anytime you have people over, the first place they go is your kitchen.
And if you have stuff out that you're using regularly,
I know,
I don't understand that.
My buddy was telling me about his neighbors. His neighbors. These two guys have this immaculate clean house, and you can see their dining room table from the street, and it's like set for Thanksgiving dinner of 8 people. And I go, do they ever eat there? He goes, never seen them eat there once. The concept of I want my house to look like nobody lives here, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
I live there.
Yeah. To live like you can
My wife tells me that I can't fill the bookshelf with books. It needs to have tchotchkes and BS on it. I'm like, it's a bookshelf.
I don't get that. Like I understand like I'm a sprawler, I am a spread out human. Like even now and right now, I have my water bottle here, my laptop there, my cell phone in front of me, my wallet, my headphones, my keys, everything's kind of spread out. I like my stuff out, accessible. I don't want to have to go to the pantry to go grab the freaking Instant Pot. It's like, why? I'm gonna use it. I use it 3 times a week.
Yeah, dude. To this texter's point, I rarely use my oven because I use the toaster oven all the time. That's how it was when I lived in my apartment.
Yeah.
I rarely used the oven either. The only thing was like I needed the stovetop.
And that oven takes up a lot of space.
The other thing was I needed a stovetop, and you can't really tell your landlord, hey, man, I don't need this oven. Can you get rid of it?
Yeah.
They're not really going to say that.
It's just like, I don't know. The whole like, you can be clean and have stuff out at the same time.
Agreed. Your house should look lived in.
Yes.
It should not look like Zillow.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like the Instant Pot, perfect example. When it's out, because we've got the cabinets up above. When it's out, it's further away from the cabinets because, the steam release.
Oh, I
valve,
don't
all those
mind
kind of
pulling out and pushing back in.
That-
I don't mind that at all.
Definitely not.
Hold it. Hold it.
But yeah, like you wipe it down.
10 toes down. I said what I said.
Yeah. No. Again, and you wipe it down when you're done.
Yeah.
But when you're done with it, you wipe it down, you clean it, you put it back where it goes.
I got no problem with that. Because it's solving the world's problems.
Mm-hmm.
10 toes down. A lot of people making fun or dislike Hawk Tuah girl. Girls especially dislike her, but unpopular opinion, she's correct, and I feel women are just jealous that she's right.
Yes.
Right about what? Because didn't she scam a bunch of people?
I don't think that. I think they're talking about what she's named after.
Mm.
Yeah. She's not wrong. She's not.
No, she is not.
And I think there's a lot of people with true serum, men, women, theys, anybody that would agree that she is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that unpopular of an opinion? Do people really not like her? Well, I mean, if she scammed a bunch of people, then that's not good.
Well, I guess she had like some.
Didn't she get in crypto? Didn't she create some NFTs or something like that?
Her agent, whoever she signed with, got her signed with somebody.
See, I don't like that.
I mean, she was, 22 years old and was like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Living with grandmama.
Yeah, no, but again, I'm stuck on the Instant Pot thing. Instant Pot, air fryer, keep those clean.
Can't let this go.
No, I can't. Drives me crazy.
The toaster one, I'm very shocked that you put up with that.
I didn't for long.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife's awesome. I know everybody's gonna be like, you lame ass for saying that, but like, my wife's great. So when I was like, all right, I'm not really gonna fight her on this.
Look, I have a lot.
And then one day I pulled it out, and I was like, babe, just leave this thing out. Okay,
Look,
I use it every day.
I've got a lot of kitchen appliances. Like I've got the big Ninja air fryer. I've got the Instant Pot. I spent a fortune on that stupid KitchenAid rice cooker that's amazing. They all take up. Those are all large.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of those people. I got the electric can opener so you can reseal cans. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Those are the ones that always stay out. Why? Because when I cook, I use all of them multiple times a week. And I'll tell you what, the toaster oven's a great reheat. The air fryer is an elite reheat tool.
Oh man, this person has to have an ice maker on the counter. No ice maker in the fridge.
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
That's tough.
That's a tough one. I'm out on that.
Yeah.
10 toes, I'm out on that.
Yeah.
Got to put the ice maker away.
Yeah, that it's big. It's loud.
I put the juicer away. Like if I make
That's fine.
smoothies,
now,
I put that away.
Unless you're like somebody who makes like a protein smoothie every morning.
And I'm like 2, maybe 3 times a week.
That's
yeah.
You're in my book. You're good either way there.
Yeah, I'm okay with putting that one away.
And again,
I don't have a problem with it.
And it's also, to be fair, most of those are ugly. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got one that's really nice.
Is it the blender bottle one?
I don't remember what the brand is. It's nice though.
Like I've got the NutriBullet.
No, mine doesn't look like a bullet, dude. It's like clean gray.
But you know what I mean? Like
sure.
That one I put away. 100%. And I use that one
away.
pretty regularly. But I put that one away.
All right, that is 10 Toes Down. We do it every single Thursday at 12:15. All right, when we come back, closing arguments to send you on your way. The all-time list of what-ifs in NBA history. We'll finish up there. 105.1 The Fan.
It's time for Easy Play, brought to you by Home Z, making home improvement easy.
Brunson bobbled up, picks up his dribble, finds Bridges, right corner, three-pointer, knocks it down. Knicks lead 80-77. 1 second to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The Knicks' first lead since 26-25, and they will take that lead into the fourth period.
That's Knicks radio right there as Mikal Bridges hits the shot, and they get that W. You know, Mike Brown, not happy with SGA. Not happy with SGA, or the referees more like that. This Easy Play brought to you by HomeZ. Use HomeZ's online calculator to estimate your project instantly. Make it easy, call HomeZ. That's HOMZE, HomeZ.com.
Congratulations.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Closing Arguments brought to you by Leskin Law. Visit leskinlaw.com for more information. Coming up on the show tomorrow, KD, we'll welcome him in as the Blazers will take on the Rockets tomorrow night in Houston. Let's see here. When your boss is half empty, telling you your future is doomed. Ooh, way too early hot seats in college football.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert, Lincoln not on the hot, but in the next tier.
Sure.
We'll have to talk some college basketball, Miami of Ohio. The Jets, I think they've targeted which quarterback they want. And you'll never guess who it is.
Way.
So a lot of fun to get to. I'm trying to effort to see if we can get somebody on to talk the Timbers game this weekend just because it's Cascadia Cup.
Yeah.
Vancouver coming to town. Best rivalry in MLS. That's what Zivin and I were talking about on Tuesday's Timbers fan show. You can catch every Tuesday from 7 to 8 right here. Is the Cascadia Cup is the best rivalry in the MLS.
You think so?
Big time.
Okay.
He was telling me that Inter Miami and Orlando are getting real spicy.
It's geography.
Obviously, the LA clubs don't like each other. But yeah, we even had Keith Costigan, who's been on a show with us. We had him on this week, and he was like, "Oh, it's Cascadia Cup by far as the best."
No, man, the closeness breeds hatred. I love that.
Yep.
It's the simple things.
And we all took Vancouver for granted, and now they're whooping all our ass.
Yeah, it happens.
With this little carryover from earlier in the show today here for Closing Arguments that we're talking about the biggest what-ifs. How did we get started on this?
Oh, Tatum.
Jason Tatum,
Yeah.
right, in case he hurt himself again. Could go down as one of the... Now, we settled on our what-ifs being Greg Oden, B. Roy, T-Mac, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill, and Derrick Rose. We talked, somebody's mentioned on the YouTubes here, Sabonis was a what-if. Brandon Sprague poked his head in and said Penny Hardaway.
Yep.
I feel bad that we've missed that one.
Yep.
Penny was a really
I knew I was
good
missing
one.
one.
And then, Richard over here on the YouTube kind of brings up a decent point. Michael?
Who?
Jordan?
No, there's no what if there.
There's no what if he doesn't retire?
No.
Twice?
No. There's no what if there.
What if he had eight or nine?
We know what he is and what he was.
I guess it's just more collecting.
Yeah.
Did Tom really need the Tampa ring to prove that he's the GOAT?
No, it's this. There's no what if there with Michael.
Again, someone on the YouTube chat says Barry Sanders. It's the same scenario.
Yeah, we know
what Barry is. Yeah. I think that what if is more like how crazy would the stats have been?
That's different. Not like what did their career look like?
Dude,
we know Barry was that guy.
This Tottenham game has gone off the rails.
You love it.
Everybody's leaving. They're walking out in the 52nd minute, dude.
Yeah, well, it's a red card and down 3-1.
They're going to get relegated.
Ooh. Sprague loves that.
Sprague does love that. Let's see here. If Penny Hardaway is going to get into this, I don't know. Can I argue that Sabonis is a what if? It isn't a what if?
He's 100% a what if. He didn't come over here until 96.
Yeah.
10 years later, multiple surgeries later.
But can I say that I already know how great he was?
Most people did not get to see him.
Yeah, I guess that's
a
true.
guy who took David Robinson as, fresh out of the Naval Academy, as strong as he probably ever was.
Made him his bitch.
And just worked him over.
I knew about the Lithuanian basketball team because my dad told me about it.
Well, that was the second iteration because it was USSR first.
My dad told me about it because of the Grateful Dead jerseys, all the tie-dye because the Dead sent them stuff so the story goes like that. Let's see. Greg Oden's at the 5, no doubt. You mentioned Yao Ming. Yao's not a bad one. I think Greg Oden's a bigger what if because we did have some Yao that guy just said F and hell on TV.
The other one that I forgot earlier was Drazen Petrovic.
Okay.
Drazen was that good.
I'll take Greg Oden as my center for sure. Did you say Hill at the 3 and T-Mac at the 4 in modern basketball? Flip that?
Yeah.
Do you have Brandon Roy run the offense? Derrick Rose is the 2 guard? I mean, I guess any of them can, but if you had to start all 5, I think you have B. Roy run the offense.
To be honest, I would have Grant Hill run the offense.
Oh, fair.
Derrick Rose.
Fair.
No. Derrick Rose's takeoff from the top of the key.
I like the Grant Hill call, like Scotty, like the point forward.
Yeah, him, Brandon, and T-Mac. And Rose is your rim pressure monster.
Grant Hill is easily a top 5 favorite college player of mine of all time. Grant Hill, I mean,
and defensively, it's a really good team.
I've always said this, like one of my dreams when I was like 7 years old, 6 years old, was I wanted to be in a Sprite commercial because I felt if you were in a Sprite commercial, you made it.
Lil Penny,
and Grant Hill was in the Sprite commercials at the time. And I was so stoked to be.
And those Pistons jerseys were so good.
With the horse.
Oh, man. Those are so good.
The black horse.
The teal.
The weird teal. Yeah. That I thought Grant Hill's in a Sprite commercial. I want to be in a Sprite commercial.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, the what-if teams in basketball especially. There are guys in baseball for sure, but basketball just seems to be the one that has like, oof.
Yeah, baseball's a weird one. There's not a ton of what-ifs in baseball. I mean, again, I know what Griffey was.
Yeah.
The question is would he have 800 home runs if he didn't get hurt in Cincinnati?
Sure.
You know, maybe a great what if is a Mike Trout.
Yeah.
What if Mike Trout
Was
played
healthy.
for a competent organization?
And healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I already know what Mike Trout is. He's a 4-time MVP, maybe one of the best center fielders to ever play the game next to guys named Griffey and Mays.
Yes. So, not much of a what if there.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Closing Arguments brought to you by Leskin Law. Visit LeskinLaw.com for more information. Leskin Law's one-day divorce mediation, peace treaties, not war plans. Thanks for hanging with us. We will catch you tomorrow. For Danny Morang, that's Casey Smith. I'm Patrick Harris. Go do something I would do.
Bye.